Hello everybody, good morning, happy Sunday, happy end of Gen Con. It's kind of a sad day, but I hope you're all doing well. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It is Sunday here in Indy. We are on our last day of Gen Con. We're going to wrap up, we're going to finish what we started today. We're going to do a little bit of the Gen Con main hall that we missed. And then we're going to do some art shopping, and it's going to be delightful. Hearing you, amazing. How tired is right? Honestly, not that bad. I was just talking to Ruel who stopped by, and I was saying I feel a lot better this year than last year. I think last year I did a little bit too much. This year I think I hit a really nice balance of we're getting to see everything, I'm getting to show off our new games, but I'm not doing that extra 15%. I think that was like a little bit too much last year that had me falling asleep. at meetups. I fell asleep a little bit, tiny bit. Megan can attest to this at the CG room meetup yesterday, but it was not as bad as last year. So I'm doing well, all things considered. Gen Con is always just an insane marathon. Adrenaline's super high, emotions are super high. We're doing good. I have had 2 coffees this morning, so I'm ready to go. Thank you, Rennie. I hope that we still did enough content where you guys felt like it was enough. We'll chat after. We'll chat when Gen Con's all over, but I'm feeling good. I'm really excited for the last day to walk around. Yes, JDJ Mad's daughter made me cry yesterday. I'll talk all about that when I get home. It's been an absolute whirlwind. You want to come say hi?
Yeah,
what's up,
of course. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Look at my hair. It's all your fault.
Everyone tell him he looks really young. Really so young.
So young. I look like I'm in my 20s.
Have you been getting compliments on it?
Yes, I'm getting.
Have you been crediting me?
Yes.
Good.
And Steven. You and Steven. It's all your fault.
Everyone says hi.
I look 20 years older, Tony. Thanks, Alex.
How are you?
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing? Are you holding up on Sunday?
Good. I got a lot of sleep last night.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I went to bed at 11.
Because you left the meetup and we're like,
yeah,
I'm
I
out.
went to bed. Oh, that's my meeting.
Okay, bye, Tony.
It looks even better in person.
Brian Ashman and Giggles, welcome on in. Dark Satanica, hello. Meryl JD, hello. Megan, welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Fractaline and Omar and Deadpan. Who else did I miss? Rennie, hello. Sorry, I just realized I didn't say hi to anybody. Nacho, thank you for joining us. Enjoy your lurk. Lurking is totally cool. Sunday's a great day to lurk. It's going to be on the chill side. Hornist, hello. Welcome. Bill, hello. Hi, Kato. It's good to see you. And Brian, welcome on in. How's everyone doing? How was your weekend, everybody? What have you been up to? If you're not at Gen Con, what have you been doing? Being a grocery and forgot all the foods I like. Oh, God, that sounds not good. Bill, I'm sorry about that. Moderating streams, I had no idea. No idea that that's what you've been up to. Pot Mensch, hello! Oh my goodness, Pot, how are you doing? Oh, come on in. Groceries, friends, family, sleep, that sounds like a pretty good weekend. Also, Jaylen, it's good to see you again. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, safe travels home, JD. It was really, really good to see you. Think about the logistics to get to Gen Con 2024. Hell yeah. Codey template for stuff to make it so I need to write less code for things. That's always good. See, this is why I was a bad coder. I'm not good at like optimizing and streamlining stuff. I'm always in awe of you, Alkali. Thanks for doing this again, of course. Literally, of course. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for showing up. I know Sunday, the novelty's probably wearing off a little bit, but we still have a lot of really cool stuff to see, so I appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out with us. Hopefully everything went great at Gen Con so far. It's been, from our perspective, everything's been amazing. It's been a little bit mobbish at the con as a whole, because the attendance is really high. Lorcana has been a really big deal. But in our little room, in our little corner, things have been lovely. We've just had an amazing turnout, really great reception to Min and Elwin being here, having like the designers of one of our most popular games and also the game that has an expansion coming out has just been really cool. You can watch people go and play Arnak at the demo tables and then walk straight over to buy Arnak and then to get it signed by Min and Elwin. It's just been really, really sweet. Lay gas. That's true. The mods keep me relevant. That's what happens here. Shut up, Alkali. That's very sweet. No. I just realized I need to go switch the TV off YouTube videos and back onto the stream, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second before I forget to do that. Alright. That way people can watch the real-time ray tracker on the TV. I really do like having the TV with the stream on it. It's cool. It's like subtle advertising for the fact that the Twitch channel exists. But yeah, the last day of Gen Con is always really cool, and I'm glad that we're walking around this time. Last time, if you were here for Gen Con 2022, we did the first 2 days, so I think it was like Thursday and Friday, we did walking around streams, and then Saturday, Sunday, I believe we did sit-down streams. And I'm actually really glad that this year we're going to be walking around on Sunday, because there's like a special energy at Gen Con on Sunday. I think if we make it out there in time, we might see all the kiddos destroying the giant balloon structure. It's just like, I don't know, there's like a calm. There's like a good, fulfilled sort of calm over everyone on Sunday. I mean, people are exhausted, of course, but for the most part, if the show went well, Sunday's like the day where you can kind of reflect a little bit because things have slowed down. It's just good. So I'm excited to walk around and show y'all the vibes on Sunday. I'm going to get y'all put onto my arm, and then we're going to go walk, because we do only have 4 hours. I need to do all this in 4 hours, because the hall closes a little bit early this year. Not this year, just on Sunday. It closes at 4 instead of 6. So we gotta mosey. Magic Ms. Moo, welcome on in. Did Ray buy any games? Ray does not buy any games at conventions, because Ray doesn't have any space in her suitcase. I am already a little bit worried about the handful of gifts that I've received that have been lovely and wonderful, but I have to be very, very careful about adding any weight to my luggage. I mean, I know you can ship them separately, but that's really expensive. I have to be really careful about weight added to my luggage because my gear is extremely heavy, and I am skirting some very high fees for checking my tech suitcase / being not allowed to check it at all. So I have to be very careful. So what I always do at shows is I obviously do these streams, so I have a real life kind of video diary of what I liked at the show. So what I'll do after Gen Con or after any show is I will go back and I will watch these IRL streams, see what I liked, see what I still have been thinking about since I saw it. You know, kind of, it gives me a few days to sit on it and think about it, remind myself what it was that I saw, and then I will go back and purchase things or pre-order things online. I'm not someone who needs to have something as soon as it's out. You know, there's several games where it's like, oh, you can get it at Gen Con, and if you're not at Gen Con, you have to wait 2 months. That doesn't terribly bother me. So I'll just pre-order or buy stuff online after the show. And speaking of that, that'll be my first stream back. So when I get back home, I'm going to take a week off after Gen Con. So I apologize for that. I need a little bit of time to recover and do some other work. Then the first stream back the following Tuesday is going to be my recap of Gen Con, where I'm going to go over what I'm buying. So that's typically what I do Tuesday. You good, Nathan? Was there a notification or something? Is it like broken? Oh. Okay. So, oh, got you. Anyways, the Tuesday I get back, I will go over all the games that I saw, what ones I'm buying. We're also going to do the scavenger hunt. So CGE does a scavenger hunt the last couple years. We did one this year surrounding the new Arnek expansion that involves all these cool riddles and puzzles. We did this after PAX U, where I took that scavenger hunt and like digitized it so we can do it on stream. So we'll do that. We'll do all that like Gen Con fun wrap-up stuff when I get home. Yes, Nathan's glasses are doing well. They are holding up. They have been super glued. It's all good. It's all good. Where are you traveling from? I'm traveling from Pennsylvania, but I'm actually going home to New Hampshire, going home to see my parents for a week after Gen Con, which would be really nice. I'm really looking forward to that. Stuff to see, we got things to do, so I'm gonna get suited up and we're gonna head out. Yeah, we're gonna do the scavenger hunt together. I have no frame of reference for the answers to any of the puzzles, so we're gonna solve it together. Which we did that after PAX U, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So. Oh, thank you, Jalen. I appreciate it. Yeah, it'll be really fun. I'll have a few days to like sit and think on what I actually want to purchase. Then I'll tell you guys like what my final decisions are and everything. And I'll have a week to go home and hang out with my parents. That's all good. This is a good. I like the way I've structured this Gen Con trip. Looks like the balloon stuff is about to start. Okay, all right. We gotta scoot. Thank you, Deadpan. Yeah, it's always so cute watching the little kiddos destroy it. All right. I'm going to try to do this quickly so we can catch it. It looks like we're having a little bit more of a connection issue today than yesterday. So mods, keep me posted. For some reason, it's like not doing so great in our room, which is a little bit concerning. I might try to restart it while we're here. Yeah, let me try to restart it real quick. All right, bear with me. You're going to lose camera for a second. But while I'm here, I'm going to see if I can get it. Yeah, give me a second. All right, that looks better. That looks better. Woohoo! All right, let me get my. Actually, let me put that in first. Yeah. good, chat. We're good. Don't even worry about it. All right, uppies. Very chaotic uppies. All right. Are all the things where they need to be? All right, we need to go get our sign so people aren't scared of us. Great. Get our little sign. Oh God. Oh God. Sorry. The business and numbers area is very top secret. All right. Hopefully that's good. All right, let's go see if we can watch Kiddo Destruction. All right.
It's driving me nuts.
And welcome to anyone who's just joining us. Oh, they're doing a countdown. Ah, gotta run. I can't see it from here, but you can hear it. So you can get a good bird's eye view. Sneaking.
Yes.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I just like poke this over the side?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Damn it, Wayne. Damn it.
I'm having nobody. I'm still losing.
They're handing out little toothpicks to everybody, all the little kiddos.
Have you watched it?
Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, so anyone in chat, do you know why it's a space station this year, not a dragon? Oh, thank you for this. They just wanted it to be. No reason, no thematic. Wow. I mean, it's very impressive. I'll give them that. Yeah, Quaid, they let kids destroy the whole thing every year. Sorry, I'm talking to my chat. I swear I'm not crazy. I swear. Why only kids? Because this is for kids. I feel like if you let adults do it, it gets like actually violent really fast. I wonder how they're going to tackle the upper part of it. Like big pokey sticks. Thank you so much for the subs, by the way. I appreciate it. If you're new to the stream and you didn't know, all the revenue that we generate from bits and subs and ads all goes to my 4 moderators. I don't keep it. CGE doesn't keep it. It's just a great way to thank my mods for helping me out, because they're the only reason that this stream functions as well as it does. So if you're enjoying this and you want to make sure that this is possible in future years, donating to the stream is a really great way to do that. And Jen, I'm sorry I missed you. You should have come and said hi. Finborn the Cedar, it's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, the big balloon structure popping is a time-honored Gen Con tradition. It used to be, as I mentioned, it used to always be the Gen Con dragon, and they used to do this whole spiel about how you're going to go slay it and stuff. This is a little less thematic, but it's cool. It's definitely different. I think the big dragon, kind of the novelty wore off a little bit because it was every year they did that or something like that. So this is very different. Much more structurally impressive. Oh no, Jen, go get food. Appreciate being able to watch the stream from home. Thank you so much for saying that. I really enjoy doing these, and I'm glad I'm able to bring the show to folks who can't be here. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks for coming in chat and saying you appreciate it. We've landed on the planet of violent children. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna stay here for a bit. This is fun. Can you guys see it okay from where I am? I'm trying to not dangle you too much over the side in case anyone gets spooked by that. Slash, I also very much don't want to drop anything. Oh, that was a loud one. Popping that happens at the end of the year at Gen Con every year. Oh no, oh god. Oh, are there balloons inside of it? Is it like a kind of a confetti or a piñata situation? Because those colorful balloons were not there before, right? Rather, it was a balloon structure. That's a very valid fear, frankly. Oh my god. It's very satisfying to just watch it disintegrate in real time. The real prince of the balloons has gone a long way. Thank you for joining us. Alright, looks like she's pretty much dead. Alright, we'll make our way down. Oh, I'm glad we caught that. That's fun. And we can, while we're up here, I'll show you guys Cardhalla, if they haven't also destroyed Cardhalla. That was that big card structure that they built out in the front. I'm not sure if that's been torn down yet or not. The poor balloon astronauts, they never stood a chance against the planet of violent children. Also, Omar, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not already, so hello again. Oh, Cardhalla was down last night? Alright. Then we'll skip it, if it's gone. Yeah, Gen Con likes its building large things and destroying them thing. Alright, down we go.
They're magnetic too.
Welcome on in, Metal for Loot. Oh, we're sorry you can't be here, but thank you for watching the stream. I hope it alleviates some of the FOMO and makes you feel like you can be here even if just a little bit. And for you or anyone else who's new to the stream, welcome on in. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ray. I'm behind the camera. I've been live streaming the entire show. This is the Czech Games Edition Twitch channel. We are a board game publisher. We make games like Codenames, Gouch Trucker, Lost Ruins of Arnik, etc. If you're liking the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you could follow, because I do stream 3 days a week when I'm not at shows, playing a bunch of our games as well as other games, talking about board games in general. So if you're a fan of the hobby, this is a chill place to hang out. We got an amazing little community here. We do a lot of community games if you want to play games with me in real time. It's a lot of fun. And also our mods are a huge help. So if you're really enjoying the show, you can always thank them by tipping them with bits or subs, because all of that revenue goes to them. I don't keep it, CGE doesn't keep it. it just gets split evenly amongst the 4 of them.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting bigger and bigger blisters on the bottom of my feet. And I'm in 1500.
Yeah, you can see things are a little bit quieter. Sunday's like I just like Sunday a lot. It's also the day that mostly it's like the first day a lot of exhibitors can actually get out of their booths for the first time for like any substantial amount of time because things are quieter, right? So it was like I remember my very first Gen Con Sunday was the only day I really had to explore and see everything. And it's just I don't know. I really like the energy on Sunday. I think my advice would be if you want to go to a con but you think you're overwhelmed by the big crowds, Sunday is a good day to go. At most shows, it's almost always quieter. I mean, of course, this is Gen Con. There's tons of people. You saw how many people were out in the hall watching the balloon popping. There's still a lot of people, but it can be a good way to dip your toes. I saw a viewer actually yesterday who said she bought a ticket just for Sunday, which I had never really heard of anyone doing. Normally, if you just buy a one day, it's like Friday or Saturday, right? One of the bigger days. But I thought that was kind of smart to do Sunday, just kind of dip your toes, see how you like it. Things are quieter. Yeah, the booth staff are out in the wild. You'll see more booth staff, more people with like demoer shirts and stuff walking around because you actually have the chance to. Oh, hey, good. Yeah, Thursday I would say a little bit of an exception with a show as big as Gen Con because it's opening day. There are a lot of exclusives, right? That like when they sell out. So Thursday can be early in the day, really intense. Because again, you're trying to sell out those early games. People are mad dashing to the booths to get copies. So if you want to take that approach and you want to come Thursday instead of Sunday, I would definitely recommend waiting a couple hours for things to chill out a little bit. Because you will get a mad dash for those exclusives on Thursday. That's not the case for most shows, where it's not so buying product focused, you know, like a Comic-Con or something. Well, I guess Comic-Con is all about buying stuff, but it's less, I don't know, it feels different, you know? Spitzka, hello, it's good to see you. Welcome to Gen Con. Happy Sunday. Spitzka, I have actually considered that. I would love, at some point in my life, to get into like wedding live streaming and videography. Because I just love going to events. I love live streaming events. So put a pin in that. Maybe someday. I need to adjust my little note here. It's bumping into my arm and I'm afraid I'm going to knock it off. Ah. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to like put it at a better angle. Is that still readable? Eh. Let me just. Where do I want to put this? I feel like I had it in a great spot the last couple days, and I don't really remember how I situated this so that I liked it. Maybe right here. Yeah, there we go. That's better. The clothespin was in my way, and it's a very fragile setup we got going on. Oh, hi Don. Welcome to chat. Want to live stream our wedding when it happens? Bloody. Yeah. if I'm able to, absolutely. I think that'd be awesome. If you got a contingent of people who can't make it, hell yeah. I had a friend ask me to do it recently, and I just didn't have time. But I think it would be fun. Yeah, this way you can invite all of the internet to your wedding. Isn't that fun? Oh, hi.
How are you doing?
What was that?
Getting good footage?
Oh, you know it.
Good. You're not streaming right now.
Yeah, we are streaming. That's why I'm wearing all this. No, you can't interrupt me. It's all good.
Elena records and then she edits later.
Yeah.
You're more live streaming
Yes.
and content creation.
Yeah.
I can't do what you do. All that content creation. It's such a skill.
It's a lot. Where are you headed?
3029. The game. One game I got left to check out.
30. What game is it?
Cockles of Brunagor.
Ooh, all right. Best of luck trying to find it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go start at the top of this row chat and work our way down. Catch anything we missed. All right. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. See ya. I kind of want to poke around this booth. We saw this game yesterday, but the booth was packed. I'm like crunching my arm today. Let's see if we can get a closer look at it. Look at that box. It's massive.
Fighting 3 or 4 randomly chosen ruffians. There's no ruffians are the bad guys. There's 12 of them in the game. What you're going to do is you're going to flip the first one, randomly chosen. The first one here is Hansy. This is
Mind if I sneak in here while you're explaining? Is that all right? Okay.
No problem.
Thank you.
This is a ruffian card. It tells you a little bit about the ruffian, the different abilities they'll have depending on where you find them on the track, and how you would set up their terrain. So you'd set up the terrain, and basically you would take turns fighting each other, smacking at each other. The bad guy is completely controlled by a deck of cards, so you don't have to worry about that. All you would do is flip a card. It says exactly what the ruffian is going to do, who they're going to target, and then you are going to take your turn. You are much weaker compared to the ruffian, so you're going to have to use everything at your disposal. Townsfolk have asymmetric abilities. They have a lot of cartoony gear, like flinging stones. You can throw a fish at them. You got some sticky honey. And you can also use the terrain to your advantage. So you might want to hide inside a haystack. You might want to get them stung by the buzzing hive. You might want to hop over the fence to create some distance. If you are able to defeat the ruffian, you will tear apart their body and turn them into loot for future games. And then you're going to rinse and repeat. You're going to go back to town, boot up again. You're going to fight your way through all of the ruffians. Once you get to the end, it's slightly different. It's not just about killing the ruffian. You're going to need to complete a special objective. So for instance, Hansy here is going to have civilians loaded on the map, and he's going to be trying to eat them while you take him out. Whether you win, lose, or complete a special objective, you get a slightly different ending to your game, and potentially unlock gear for future games. So there's this light legacy element there. And that's the general gist of the game. Townsfolk Custom.
That looks really cool. Really cool. Yeah. I love that art style. Oh, hello. Are you cool on camera?
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
I was hunting for you.
Oh.
Because I promised you a sticker.
Yes.
The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS.
Gimme. Yes. I love that my friends have a real life tracker for where I am.
Yes,
They
exactly.
can always find me at any point.
I've been tracking to the other end of the hall, basically.
Oh my god.
Because why is it busier now than like Saturday? How is Saturday the light day?
I feel like it's quieter today, but I just got here. I just got out on the hall, so if it's busy on that other end, I haven't seen it yet.
Weirdly busy.
Yeah. What is left on your hit list for stuff you want to get or see?
Oh.
Also, introduce yourself to chat.
Hi, Dave Chapman, therathole.ca.
Yeah.
Since we're on Twitch, it's the Rathole DOTCA.
Yeah.
And also the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just a big Ray fan and a reviewer. But mostly a big Ray fan. There's all sorts. What have I got left? I got Giga Robo.
Giga Robo.
Big giant Robo miniature game.
I would imagine.
Exactly. Great, gorgeous minis. I've got it hit up. I've got a list. I forgot my list.
That's okay.
There's some amazing
it's okay.
stuff.
You only have 3 hours to find everything. It's not
it's a short list. I got most of the stuff done already today, but it was,
Oh.
The most important thing was find you.
Hey, I like being a con checklist of
You are.
say hi to Ray in her weird outfit.
Should I show the picture of you and the not you?
You sure can. We had the CG room meetup last night, the thing that Chris organizes every year, and of course Eric Yurko's legend of taking pictures, not with me, God forbid, but with the giant picture of my face, lives on. It's beautiful. The worst is when he drags me into it.
It's only twice the size.
Yeah.
If you've never met Ray in person, this is only twice the real life.
Oh man, I'm so glad we found you.
Me too. Have fun, enjoy, don't get run over.
I'm gonna try really, really hard.
And I love this rig. I don't know if I've told you that.
you so
This
much.
is gorgeous,
I
fabulous, and
appreciate that.
fancy. If you ever get a chance to see her in public, doing this is impressive.
Aw, thank you so much. They don't get I hide everything from them. They
I
don't
know.
see.
It's like-
It looks really professional and smooth on camera, but behind the scene, it's just I'm a rat hole of
Yeah,
cords.
pretty much.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it could be way worse. It could be way
It
worse.
has gotten better in recent years. It was It was really bad. The first year I did it, I had all my cords out of just a fanny pack.
Yeah.
That was it. I had no external batteries and stuff. We were running back to the booth every 30 minutes to like recharge stuff. We've come a long way
Yes.
in a year and a half
Yes,
with this
you have.
setup.
It's great. Alewood games is kind of fun. They got a really neat drinking game. They don't do a lot of drinking games.
I want to go. You want to go check it out with
Oh
me?
yeah, let's go check
Let's
this
do
out.
it. I haven't seen them yet.
There's one of the Annie winners right there.
Ah,
7 Sinners.
7 Sinners.
Can I give you a pitch?
You can give me
her
a
the
pitch.
Hi, what's your name? I'm Roberto.
My name is Ray.
Ray,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Please
too.
come with me. This is our stand. We are Mana Project.
Okay.
We are an Italian publishing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the seller here. So, we won this year the silver medal for best interior art.
Best interior art. Oh.
This is the prize.
Oh, congratulations on your Ennie. That's huge.
We're very proud of it.
That's amazing. So tell us about 7 Sinners.
7 Sinners is a bestiary
Okay.
compatible with Dungeons and Dragons 5e
Okay.
and old school gaming. He has 7 big monster inspired by the 7 sins. All illustrated by our Italian artist.
Yeah. Look at that. That's very kind of like Dark Souls. I love that. That's beautiful.
It's very like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Once you collect all the 7 crown of the 7 sin, there's a secret inside.
Ooh, I love a secret.
You love secrets?
I love secrets.
And it comes out here
Yeah.
at Gen Con for only $17.
Only wow. Wow. That's amazing. Where can for people who aren't at Gen Con, where can they get it if they're interested?
They can came here at stand 2761
Okay.
and purchase directly from us.
Okay. And if they're not here, can they buy it online somewhere?
Yes, if they can go on our website,
Okay, cool.
nastore.manaprojectstudio.com,
Yeah?
and with the code PlayMana2023,
Okay.
they have free shipping.
Amazing. Very cool. And congratulations on your Ennie. That's super exciting. It was very
Thank
nice
you
to meet
very much.
Have a good not the Ennie. Oh no, I made them drop their very nice award. Well, enjoy the last 3 hours of your show. Congratulations, and thanks for taking the time to chat with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good day. Hello.
Hey.
Is this what you
Yes,
wanted to
this
show
is
me?
Totally what you wanted to
Okay.
Check this
Hello.
out.
Hi. I'm live on Twitch right now, just so you know. And I was told by my very good friend here that you've got a cool game. Would you mind sharing it with us?
So this is Alewood. This is the outlaw hunting drinking game where your pint glass is your pistol.
Okay.
You and your friends are going to be competing against each other to hunt outlaws and gather their bounties, and at the end of the game, whoever has the highest amount of bounty will win the game. However, every person is going to be playing a character from Alewood. The doctor, the butcher, the prospector. And anytime you guys enter a shootout, you're going to flip over your character cards. And on the back of the character cards, everyone's going to have a unique drink meter on the back, in which they put it next to their pint glass, and wherever that drink line intersects, that tells you how quick of the draw you are for that particular turn, how fast you are during that shootout. So if you want to change your speed, you can sip on your pints, or you can also play these skill cards to give you more maneuverability on your speed for any way that you want. But simultaneously, your friends are going to be playing hinders on your character. These are silly acting prompts that you have to fulfill throughout the game. If they ever call you out for not fulfilling your acting prompt, you have to discard ammunition from your hand, making it harder for you to attack the outlaws. So we designed this drinking game specifically so that you're never drinking it as a punishment and you're never being forced to drink, but rather you're enjoying the role-playing aspect of the game, and as you enjoy your pint glass, it's shifting the strategy of the board as you go along. Because everything you can do drink-wise mechanic, you can also do with your cards. So if you want to change your speed, you can sip your glass, or you can play a skill card. If you want to get one of these upgrades, you can finish your pint glass, you get one of these upgrades attached to your character.
Yeah.
Or you can cash in one of the outlaws' to buy the very same upgrades. So
cool.
any kind of person who's any kind of drinker can play with each other and still be a competitive force.
That's really cool. I like that the intentional. I'm so sorry. I'm about to sneeze so loudly.
Okay.
I was trying to hold off while you were pitching. And there's something about the dust in this hall this year that's just been so bad for me.
Yeah.
But I really like the intentional design about not making drinking as a punishment, rather as an active choice to like continue the game, but it's not a thing you have to do or that you're pressured to do.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
This was developed in Chicago, a big craft beer community.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We would have these delicious beers, but we didn't want to like drink more than we wanted to.
Right.
We also had work in the morning.
Yeah.
And we wanted something that wasn't arbitrarily contributing to the game. Like we wanted the drink to actually mechanically do something to the board.
Yeah. That's really, really cool. For folks who aren't here at Gen Con, where can they check this out? Is it online somewhere?
You can find it on our website, aylwoodgames.com.
Awesome.
We also have distribution through Indie Pro Games, so it's just scattered around the U.S. somewhere. You can find it.
Very cool.
But the easiest place is just go to our website.
Awesome. Thank you so much. My chat agrees. This looks really cool. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. And have a great, 3 hours left of Gen Con. You're doing great. See ya.
Only 3 hours.
Only 3 hours. We're doing it.
And so much more to see.
I know. Speaking of which, we gotta make our way to the next
Yeah,
row. We're
yeah,
not gonna.
Gotta make it through.
Hey,
Hello. Good. How are you?
From PAX for last
I do. How's it going?
No problem. Sorry, I jumped ship from Czech Games.
I can't believe it. You abandoned us.
It's all right. This is a new game company out of India.
Oh, I believe we talked to someone over there about this exact game yesterday.
Yeah.
So I won't bug you about it again because we have already seen it. But are you having a good show?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Awesome. Fantastic. We have 3 hours to see everything else, so I'm actually going to keep going because
I
we did
miss
talk about it
being
yesterday.
part of the. I miss being. Last year, I was part of the scavenger hunt. I was a pirate.
That's right.
I had a little parrot on my
That's
shoulder.
right.
If you go on YouTube and look on like the scavenger hunt promo video,
Yeah.
you see a guy in a pirate with a parrot on his shoulder. That's me.
Do you miss doing the dressing up and scavenger hunt gig, or are you happy you're
I don't
here?
know. It was good for a time. It was fun.
Hell yeah. All right, have a good rest of your show. Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He does have a very pirately beard. I gotta blow my nose, Chad. I'm so sorry. This dust has been nutso. Oh, sorry, chat. That's snot fun, but it is snot fun. Ugh. Hello.
Oh, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I will tell you about our game.
That would be fabulous.
I read that I should do that somewhere. So this is a worker placement game about paleontology. So you have a
love it.
paleontologist. It's called Holotype. You have a paleontologist, a grad student, and a field assistant.
Okay.
And you don't get your grad student until you've published 3 times.
Okay. Of course.
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
So there's a bumping mechanic. You can always bump another worker out to take that space and use it, as long as you're placing one the same size or bigger.
Oh.
So I can bump them out. I get to use that space, but I'm giving them their worker back for free, so it helped them as
Oh,
well.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
so-
actually really cool.
Yeah, so it makes for really fast, continuous worker placement for 2-player
Continuous
game.
worker placement. That's really cool.
So 2 players plays in about 40 minutes, and it goes
Okay.
up to 5 players. So the basic gist is you're going to the field expeditions to go to different formations that let you roll these fossil dice
Okay.
to get Triassic, Jurassic, or Cretaceous fossils. You go to the university library to get your research.
Okay.
Once you have enough research, you go to the publishing journal to publish, which is basically pay that cost in the upper left-hand corner in cubes, and you'll get those victory points at the end of the game.
Okay.
That's your basic game loop, but every player starts with their own secret personal objectives. So this player is earning more for every theropod they publish. This player is earning more for every herbivore they publish, that kind of thing. Anytime someone publishes, the track moves up one. Whenever we get to the end, the game's over.
Okay.
But you can make the game shorter or
I just
longer.
realized that there's just poop
Yeah,
on the table.
and it's
I just
real.
realized that.
You can make the game shorter or longer by just using a different length track. Anytime we hit one of these green stars, everybody gets to add from their set of milestones to make themselves a little more powerful. So now this player, when they go roll dice, they get an extra cube.
Yeah.
Or when they go to the library, they get a cube. On the card, this is what the name means, who published it, when they published it, where the fossils were found in North America,
that's
type
awesome.
diet. The formation has when it was laid down, what states and provinces you can find it in.
Yeah.
You don't need any of that for the game. but it's all accurate. It's been checked by paleontologists.
That's super cool. I was an earth science major in college before I decided to do board games, so this is very cool
Yeah,
for me.
all my electives in college were geology and paleontology.
Oh,
so.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
This looks really cool. I'm obviously live streaming for folks who can't be here, so for them, where can they check out this game? Is it out, coming to Kickstarter?
It's out, so you can get it hopefully at your friendly local gaming store.
Awesome.
Or you can go to brexworksgames.com and get it on our website.
Awesome, great.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much. Thanks for flagging this down. I appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you.
a good show.
You too.
All right, we're going to stop over here. Thank you. Hello. Do you guys mind chatting with me for a little bit? I'm live on Twitch right now for folks who can't be here. Do you mind showing us what you have at your booth?
Yeah, so we have a few different games that are available. This one's called Horticulture. It is a flip and write game.
Okay.
It's for groups of, you can play it solo or you can play up to 10 people.
Okay.
We also have Galaxy Rush, which is a tableau building game, and it is for 2 people only.
Okay.
You are the captain of a spaceship and you are rocketing through the galaxy trying to travel the farthest and collect the most discoveries.
I think I've heard people talking about this as a really good game that's showing at Gen Con this year.
Yeah,
I
so
recognize
it's
that name.
on the hot games, in the hot games room.
Hell
for
yeah,
this.
congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Is this out for folks to get, or is it
Yes.
debuting at Gen Con? What's the deal with it for folks who aren't here?
These 4 games, so Panda Royale is the only one that's not available yet. We're just
Ooh.
demoing that at the con.
Yeah.
But all the other games are available on our website.
Awesome. And can you tell me about Life of a Chameleon? I like the
Yes.
box a lot.
The box this one's a lot of fun. This is our heaviest strategy game.
Okay.
Life of a Chameleon is a strategy game where you are a chameleon traveling through your life, eating bugs and dodging snakes.
Me too. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
And our last one over here is The Finest Fish. And The Finest Fish is a tile placement game, and it plays up to 4 players. You're trying to decorate your fish to be the finest fish.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good show. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Excuse me. Gonna squeeze one out.
This is same comment I did.
Dude, I am very intrigued by that paleontology game. The concept of continuous worker placement. I'm sure it's been done before, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's done that. So it's new. That's a new idea to me. I'm sure it's not totally new, but I love worker placement. It's one of my favorite mechanics. So that's very exciting. Also, we got the Connected Clues booth. If you don't remember, we played Connected Clues on our stream with this gentleman right here.
Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Is this your first Gen Con?
This is our first Gen Con.
How are you feeling? It's almost
been,
done.
It's been awesome. There's been so many people here.
Hell yeah.
It's been a great 4 days, but we're exhausted now.
I believe it. Well, if you're not too exhausted, would you mind, for folks who missed our stream together,
Yeah.
would you mind telling them a little bit about Connected Clues?
Yeah, absolutely. Connected Clues is a quick and easy party game. It's based on the before and after game show category in
Yep.
Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. So the way that it works, you're going to give a clue for the top portion of the card and give a clue for the bottom portion of the card, and they share a word in between them. So when you put it together, you get that full connected answer in the middle. So the first person to guess it is going to win the round, and we're going to take turns being the clue givers.
Yeah.
So let me give you a clue here.
Do it.
Okay, so this is a game where you die of dysentery
Okay.
and a snack while hiking.
So it's Oregon Trail mix.
Oregon Trail mix. So
let's
that's how
go.
it works. So the first person to guess it wins the round, gets the card, and then it'd be the next person's turn. Are you able to give a clue with your setup?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see, chat. Okay, so this is a location on Earth that is very cold and very northward. And then the second part is a sport in track and field where you jump and it looks like you're about to break your back and you fly over thing.
Yeah, North Pole Vault.
Yeah, let's
Exactly.
go.
So that's how it works. Everyone keeps going around giving clues. There's 400 cards in the deck, and it's all different trivia categories.
Oh,
It's-
chat's yelling at me. I said north. They're on it. They're
Oh,
like
jail.
they're-
That's
jail.
jail, right?
Believe it or not, jail.
Yeah,
I have to go to
exactly.
jail
Yeah,
now.
No saying you can do whatever.
They're on it. They're so mad.
Yeah, well, some of them have probably played before, so they
Yeah.
know that it's jail if you say any words on the card.
Gotta go to jail. Oh man, thank you so much. I just want to say, after we played this on stream, I had some friends over that very night We played this around a campfire for like 3 hours.
Nice.
It was fantastic. I truly, truly love my copy of this game. For people who aren't at Gen Con, where can they get it online? Or
So it's on Amazon,
Sorry.
and we actually just released our dirty version, our
Nice.
uncensored version of the game. So if you're into that kind of stuff, that literally just launched on Amazon this week. There's a bundle deal for you available as well.
fantastic. Well, congrats on your first Gen Con. Enjoy the last couple hours, and then go rest.
Thanks, man.
We'll see you
Have a
later.
good one.
Thanks. Yeah, Northward was illegal. He probably had it before I even said that. I get so panicked where I want to just keep fluffing it out more. Believe it or not, jail. All right, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Oh wait, I want to look at this. Oh, I actually didn't know they had a booth. I know they have a bunch of rooms where they're playtesting. This is the Avatar role-playing game, guys. Oh dang! All right, let's see if we can jump in here. I love her little. Look, she's got little ducks on her head. Oh my goodness. It's hard. Okay, fantastic. All right, while we wait for someone, I'm gonna grab some water. Oh, hi RJ, welcome to chat. Thank you for joining us. Maybe we can go bug these people. Let's go see if maybe we can talk to him.
You want to be a vendor of any of the core elements, because then we can use it. Application, vendor mandate, vendor is good for all these. What vending? Yes, you can. If you want to go the dark route, absolutely do it. Let's say, but none of those, so in several episodes, they were able to dig tunnels underground and be a vendor at all for like support for weapons. And in fact, that's perfectly feasible thing to making the hours.
Yes, and again, it is,
You get to build your story in any area you want from Goshen Cora.
Alright, chat. Can we make a poll? Oh my god, my brain just totally blanked. Avatar or Legend of Korra? What do people like more in chat? Give me your hot takes. Ooh, Barb, I respect that. I respect that answer.
Extremely well. People have a lot of fun with it. The environment is based in Avatar.
Yeah.
It's so robust. There's so much to like about it. If you're playing a tabletop RPG, you want to get into something, especially for the first time, you're already well established. You want to be something that's decent.
So it's not just like, oh wait.
Hi, Leash Bagels, welcome to chat.
I need to finish.
How to prep.
Yeah, so combat is a whole.
It's all fantastic. Of course, we have a pound for that with the Art Deluxe Edition. As far as the rules details, it's all the same. There's some exclusive art here, and it's Avatar Save Game.
Oh, welcome on in, Drive Moss. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome to Gen Con. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry.
Core book is 50, Deluxe Edition is 75. Want to bundle it together with stuff? Made bundles for a lot of things. Essentials bundle is the base core book, the one sheet home, the adventure guide.
Elton, welcome on in. For those of you who are joining from the raid,
world building options.
welcome on into Gen Con. It is day 4. It is Sunday. We're doing the tail end of the Expo Hall, and then we're going to hop on over to the Artist Alley.
You get the commander
How's Rover holding up? I'm doing my absolute
and
best.
the action deck, which is the one thing I would recommend for everyone else. Combat aims to feel like The Last Airbender with a lot of transitions between states, very martial arts, kind of fluid moving. But it can get a little bit complicated to remember. So This helps streamline everything. You just drop a card. You know what state you're in. You know where you can go with things. It is extremely valuable for GMs and players.
That is really cool. And then is this available online as well?
Sure is.
Okay, cool.
We also have it available on website.
Awesome.
We are
Can I get a second card?
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem at all. If you
That
wanna
is
get-
awesome.
If you're feeling saucy and you want to get a B-roll shot of the card, by all means.
Thank you. Thank you. We're actually live on Twitch right now, just so you
Oh,
know.
hi, Twitch.
I'm bringing the show to folks who can't be here, and I am a huge Avatar fan. And I don't know if I don't want to bug you if you're doing your thing, but would you mind telling me and my chat a little bit about your game?
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Now back, I'll even grab the book.
Amazing.
So this is Avatar Legends, the role-playing game. It's a lightweight tabletop RPG centered in the Avatar world, where you get to play as a bender or a non-bender if you want to. And
Hell
you
yeah.
travel around the world of Avatar in whatever era you want, from the Kyoshi era to the Core era, and you essentially follow your principles and guide your actions with a group throughout the world, traveling through significant areas and events that have occurred. It's intended to be very lightweight, very story-driven, and easy to get
Nice.
into. It's good for those who are already familiar with something like Dungeons & Dragons or Call of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, but want something that's a little bit more digestible and easier to just jump in and have fun with.
Yeah.
It's good for first-time players who've never done an RPG and want something with very familiar lore.
Hell yeah.
And it's great for first-time GMs who are like, I don't want to deal with all these difficult mechanics to remember. I just want to tell a fun story that is built in a well-established universe.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for this. Is this available? You can show me your card, right? It's available online?
Yes.
Okay, fabulous.
Yep, it is available online. We kickstarted a couple of years ago,
Yep.
and we've had a lot of people come by saying, yeah, we kickstarted this. The game is great. It's been going over incredibly well for everyone, and we are thrilled with the result. We even have a one-shot on not only the Magpie channel, which is us, Magpie Games, but the full version of it is on the official Avatar: The Last Airbender YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
It's an
That's
hour and a
very
half
cool.
long, so it's pretty easy to watch. You get an idea of how the whole game plays. All the players are very experienced, and it's a fantastic.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. And congratulations on all the success. I've heard really amazing things about it. All right, that was Magpie, and that was the Avatar: The Last Airbender role-playing game. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem at all.
Oh, I can't wait to get that. Oh my god. I am such a huge Avatar fan, chat. Yeah, the sparkles really do help. At first I thought he was sweating profusely and I felt so bad, but then it sparkles. So it's all fine. Alright, let's finish this line. We gotta start scooting a little bit. And thank you again, Dried Moss, and all your community for coming over here. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Welcome to Gen Con.
And then
That just makes me want to go back and watch Avatar again. I haven't watched it all the way through in a couple years. Since I think early COVID, I watched the whole thing through again. Oh, so nostalgic, man. So good. Hi, Jeremiah. Welcome on in. Ooh, the bending rules in the TTRPG are interesting too. Nix, thank you for joining us. Welcome to chat. Yeah, I have a group right now that are relatively new board gamers, and I want to play a TTRPG with them, but I think D&D might be a little bit too much. And I have to check. I actually don't know off the top of my head if they're Avatar fans, but if they are, I think that'd be a fantastic introduction for them.
Because you're only person with them.
I want to see if we can. Peek around the corner here. Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. We are live on Twitch right now. And this game just looks gorgeous. Would you mind telling us a little bit about it?
Sure. So this is Lunar Doll. If you happen to, if you're familiar with the Morbid Network podcast, we have partnered with them to create this game.
Very cool.
What it is a card matching game. So what that means is you have 3 cards in your hand, and every card has a number and moon on it. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to match your card with what's on the mat here, So let's say you have a 7 here. You get to pull this card and set it to the side to what we add to our collection. Whoever has the most card in their collections at the end of the game gets a moonstone. Okay? But if you notice that on this card, it has a full moon card. This allows you to rotate the dial, which you can go this way or this way.
Nice.
On the dial, if you notice, each realm within this pink areas here, there's 3 different realms. Each realm has a moon you cannot play. So here you cannot play half moon. Here you cannot play new moon. Here you cannot play crescent moons.
Got it.
So for instance, on this card, moon here, I cannot pick this card up because it's crescent moon.
Got it.
But if this was turned, the crescent moons are over here. I can grab it. Okay. So going through the game when you're collecting cards, if you have once you get up to 13 cards, what we get to do is you get to reveal a Zodiac card. These beautiful Zodiac cards have actions on the very bottom of them to help with the game.
Okay.
Okay. If you happen to discover the Capricorn or Scorpio card, you get a moonstone.
Okay.
Okay. While playing the game ends. The game ends once all the cards from the deck have gone out. Okay. And nobody has any cards in their hands. It's either on the mat, back on the mat, or in their collection. That will end the game. So the first thing you want to do is start adding how many cards. Whoever has the most cards in their collection.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most gets a moonstone. Whoever has revealed the Scorpio or Capricorn card gets a moonstone. Whoever has the Goddess of the Full Moon card in their collection gets a moonstone. And whoever has the most full moon cards gets a moonstone. And the winner of the game is whoever has the most moonstones. And that's Nuno Dial.
Thank you so much. We had a question from chat. Someone wanted to know if this play mat is for purchase with the game or if
it comes with the game.
Fabulous. So for folks who aren't here, where can they get it online somewhere? Is this Gen Con exclusive right now?
They can get it online. They can get it on Amazon right now, as well as Target online.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much. Have a good show.
Bye, guys.
Is that my fault?
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I was expecting it to be an add-on because normally that type of cosmetic thing is an add-on. It's really nice. I'm unfamiliar with the podcast he referenced. Is anyone in chat familiar with it? I'm not a huge podcast girly. I really am a downloaded YouTube video girly, to be totally honest with you. Oh, for Chits and Giggles, I didn't even know you were here. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day.
This has gotta be
Thank
one
you so
where
much
I
for
might have
hanging
been-
out and watching the stream. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much, friend. Excuse me. Hi. Man, I just love into people. Oh, God, cons are so good. So we're not going to go through here because they're not actually exhibitors here, but I just want to show it to y'all. This is like where tournaments happen and free play for a lot of like big lifestyle games. So you got Pokemon, you got Magic, you got BattleTech. Lots of cool stuff back there. Also, hi, Mom. Mom, welcome to chat. I love you. I didn't know you were here. Mom, what do you think? Would you like Gen Con? From what you see here? Or do you think it'd be too much?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Coconut Monkey. Thank you for joining us. Yes. I am keeping a list of games to buy, Mom. We'll debrief when I come home. I'll tell you all the things I think you'd like. I think I found a couple that you would enjoy. Hello.
Oh, I can customize the shit.
I think we got most of this row last time. And I want to make sure we have enough time for the artist guys, so I'm going to duck over to the right here. Yeah, because this is the Critical Role booth and the Chai booth. Maybe let's go to the top and then walk our way down, just so we don't miss stuff.
Unique marketing that you created together can be used in any store around the format. Completely compatible with previous sets.
Yes, we've done this row, so let's. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's like on a corner, right?
We're down to one case.
Yeah, I know. Final Girl is really popular. A lot of people like it.
Oh, there's Black Oak.
Yeah, I see it, chat.
Well, these aren't games, these are terrain.
Hold on, I'm actually fixing my camera right now. Hold on.
It's not there yet. 15 minutes are up.
You're good. No, you're good. Okay, we have our camera back. I can come to you now if you're ready.
All right. Yeah. I can describe it right after we'll get this. But yeah.
All right, let me scooch in here. Thank you for letting me know, Chad. I appreciate it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Good.
Then we flip them up and see who wins.
All right, so tell me what you got.
Yeah, so we're Barrel Age Games, and this is our new game, Stool Pigeon. The first time anybody's getting to see it here at Gen Con, and it's been one of everybody's favorite games to play out in the hall. So this is a game where you're running a pigeon mafia empire.
Like
what
you do.
What you're trying to do is reduce your crime scene here and try to have the lowest total value before all the foul feds show up. And then you end
Foul
up...
feds,
The foul
of
feds,
course.
you know. You give a little knock, and they're going to show up, and they're going to take everybody out.
Okay.
So whoever has the lowest value wins. There's going to be a few pigeons, and then there's also going to be some witnesses, and maybe a rat out there as well. And so your goal, as you see, they have numbers. And your goal, or the way you play the game, is you draw a card, you swap it for one of the cards in your crime scene, and then play that card.
Okay.
If ever you find a matching card, then you can actually slap that card down. Now, obviously, that was a mistake, because it's a 2 instead of a 6, so I'm going to have to take an extra card in my crime scene. So you're trying to eliminate or lower the total value until someone knocks and uncover all the cards and see who has the highest value.
Okay.
2 to 6 players, tons of replayability. This is the one that everybody is going to be saying they're going to be sitting at the airport on the way home playing before they jump on their plane. I just hope we don't make anybody miss their flight.
So for people who aren't at Gen Con, can they get this online?
It will be. So this is the first view of it. It's going to be online or in stores in about a month. Right now it's somewhere between here and Europe on the ocean. So these were air freighted in, but the rest are on their way.
All right, very exciting. Thank you so much. Have a good show. Appreciate it.
One thing, I'm hungry.
Alright, it looks like we're gonna not get a whole lot to go that way. Oh, Mindbug!
You want a demo?
Oh, I love Mindbug. I played it on, I'm live streaming right now. We literally played that on stream like a week ago. Oh, hell yeah! I mean, most people in chat know it because we played it before, but would you like to give them the overview for people who might be unfamiliar?
If you want to come in, I'll
That'd
just
be
explain
awesome.
the game to the gentleman.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the world of Mindbug. In Mindbug, made by Richard Garfield, you may recognize a few similarities to one epic, very famous game. In Mindbug, you win the game by reducing your opponent's life to 0. And that is done by having creatures attack your opponent that are not blocked. Those two things may sound familiar.
Yeah.
The rest is not so familiar. Okay, so you start the game with 5 cards. And I'll take 5 cards on my side. I'm going to draw 5 cards. During your turn... Oops.
We'll just leave that right there for now.
Okay. During your turn, you can do one of 2 actions. One, you can play a card from your hand. Okay. Or 2, you may attack the opponent with 1 creature. That's all you can do during your turn. Alright? Now, what's a creature? This is a creature card. All cards in your deck are creatures. They all have a power. What that power means is when I attack, and if you were to block with a creature, we would compare the powers, and whoever had the lowest power would lose. They would be defeated. The defeated creature is put in the discard pile. Okay? Now, some creatures have certain abilities, keyword abilities. Here's a few. So this one is tough. They're all tough. What tough means is you can be defeated twice. When you're defeated, a tough creature is defeated for the first time, it's tapped. That's how I signify that it's lost its first defeat. Okay? A card that has Frenzy is allowed to attack twice. Okay? The second attack, of course, is predicated on surviving the first. Okay? So, there's a few other abilities. There is Hunter. What's a Hunter? When a Hunter card attacks, the attacker may decide which card blocks. Normally, the defender would choose which of the creatures would block. But a Hunter gets to decide. Which of them blocks. Sneaky. So sneaky is very, very tricky. You got to be careful about the sneaks, because a sneaky creature, when they attack, can only be blocked by another sneaky creature. So they have the most chance of attacking and making it through your defenses and hitting your life. Okay. Tough. Explain what tough is. If you get defeated once, you mark it with a tap, and then next time it's defeated, it's out.
I'm not feeling
Okay.
in my range.
So what I suggest we do is that you go ahead and just play a card from your hand.
Like there's no,
To start, because your turn, you can either play a card or attack with a creature. You don't have any creatures, so playing a card is.
I'll let you play your game. Thank you so much for the
All right,
overview.
yeah,
I appreciate it. I love this game
Appreciate
so
it.
very much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
stand right here.
That's cool. I've actually never played it in person. I've only ever played it on Tabletopia. We played it literally just like a week or so ago. It's one of the games that Eleni introduced me to. If you're new to the channel and you didn't know, again, we stream even when we're not at shows. And one of the things that we do every Tuesday is called the Tuesday segment, but 2 isn't the number 2. And it's 2-player games that I play with my coworker Eleni, who runs our YouTube channel. And Mindbug is one of our favorite games to do during that segment. It's a really fun, really easy 2-player game. Oh, we have some friends. Hello. You look busy, but so that I can talk about that game because I played it before, so we don't even need to go to that booth. That's just kind of a funny story. I played that on stream before. They're a brand new board game company. That's their debut game. It's a really great conversational game. I'm going to try to sneak across here. Thank you. Conversation starter, and they just had a really successful Gen Con main stage event last night. I bumped into the creator and we were talking about it, and they said they had this like really beautiful, vulnerable moment on stage where Grant Lyon was talking about one of his hardest breakups. It's one of those games where you'll laugh but you'll also cry, and it's a really great way to connect with your friends. I'm really proud of them. They've had tremendous success. I didn't want to bug him because it looks like he was busy selling this game. But yeah, we played it on stream if you want to go back and watch that VOD. Omega Ridley, welcome on into chat. I have seen Disney Lorcana, but I did not get very close to it. Hello? Did not get very close to it because that is pretty hard to do at this show. Alright, I think we're pretty much done, chat, with the main game booths. I hope I got most of the things. If I missed something, I am sorry. I do want to start heading over to the Artist Alley, though, because that is supposed to be our main attraction for today. So I'm going to head on over there. That game was called Mindbug. Thank you, Mom. Look at you. Mods, if you ever need a fifth hand, my mom's on it. Look at her go. Excuse me. All right, hopefully we don't lose connection. We're going near the giant wall, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, sorry. That one was called It's Kind of a Funny Story. Sorry, I was a little bit behind. Yeah, no, I definitely, if you're looking for good coffee table games, good conversation games, It's Kind of a Funny Story is a really great one. And I was talking to him last night when I was at dinner, and they're planning on doing a lot of like Pride tours, so bringing their game to, Pride events around the country. So if that's something that you frequent, maybe you can find them there. Yeah, they're doing really great stuff. I'm really proud of them. All right, Chad, are you ready to see some art? I am pumped. My brain is fried and I'm ready to look at shiny, pretty things. I don't have to follow any more game explanations. Not that I don't love doing that, but my brain is starting to reach the point where it can't understand anything. So now I get to go look at shiny things, which is why I'm very glad I saved this for Sunday. Art, let's go. Also, what do we think, Chad? How has the ride been for you? Is the new vest I have, are things just as smooth as last year, less smooth? I'd love any feedback you guys have from like a viewer perspective as we're sort of wrapping up, winding down. You know what I'm saying. As I'm wrapping up my live streaming. I hope it's been good. I gotta say, my arms feel a hell of a lot better than they did last year, so I hope this is at least comparable to last year. It's not too shaky for you guys. You get more stairs, that's for sure. Oh yeah. No, it's a fun mini game for you guys while I'm walking in between booths. Well, there's nothing really happening. You can always look out for people looking at me, giving me the once over look down. I'm like, what is she doing? I get a lot of confused looks. I get a lot of curious looks. I get what I refer to as the nice rig nod, where like tech bros will look at me and they'll give me that nod of like, nice. So keep your eyes out for the nice rig nod. It cracks me up. Okay, fabulous. Thank you for the feedback, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, let's see if I can figure out where it's got to start. One of the mods, could you mind telling me like what row the Artist Alley starts on? I'm coming from the high numbers, going to the low numbers. I think it's got to be kind of soonish. I'm passing 1,700 right now. I think I go a little bit farther. Okay, 1,100. Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much, Alkali. So we got a little bit farther to go. Oh, you can see it over there. It says Authors Ave. That's basically the same thing as the Artist Alley. They're always right next to each other. Yeah, so we're headed to that big sign. Yeah. The Authors Ave and Artist Alley. Oh, I see some friends that we haven't said hi to yet. Thank you. Are we winning? Hell yeah. We won Gen Con Baco. Also, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Thank you for being here. So these are our friends over at the Taco Cat Gochi's pizza booth. I don't think the people that I know are here. But this, if you want a great late night drinking game, Taco Cat Pizza, 100% recommend. One of my favorites. So good. So very, very good. Maybe let's go. We'll go back this way. So we can walk by some more interesting stuff.
Daddy, let's go.
Thank you, Julie.
Also, I'm gonna have.
Chad, I'm at a very unfortunate crossroads where I really have to pee, but I'm also very thirsty, and I don't want to make either one of those situations worse. Oh, there's sea salt and paper. They're way back here.
People make cool things.
Oh, this was one of the this was one of the games that I had on my list of things to see. But I don't think it looks like this is just for demos. But I've heard I was reading about it before Gen Con, and it sounded very, very interesting. I mean, obviously one of the big things that drew me into it was the cover art. Really gorgeous. No, I'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. Alkali is correct. We are psychically connected. That's how I've maintained a great mod connection all 5 years of moddom. Yes, that is a little known fact. We share a good 50% of our brain cells. Ooh. Hello. This chat. Oh, are these like puzzles?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So all of those, they're interlocking puzzles. So the interlocking puzzles, you need to figure out how to take the pieces out and back in. This one is the Mason. The Mason has is a level 9 difficulty. It has 6 pieces inside. It takes 38 moves to take it apart, 38 to put it back together.
Wow.
We work with over 100 species of foods, and they are all beautiful.
Look at that purple heart. That's beautiful.
Yes. Purple heart, Wingate, yellow heart, and so forth.
It's like a very bougie, fancy Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
Oh.
And I do have a few that are harder, a few that are easier. And also we have packing puzzles, which is a little different mechanics. So the packing puzzles, you just dump all the pieces out and you shove it back in. And there are a few a little bit harder, a few easier, so there is a little bit for everybody.
Okay, cool.
We
Oh,
also
man.
make chopsticks. Of course, we are out of chopsticks right now.
Of course.
But we can also do customizations.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your show. Oh man, I might, I kind of forgot I was live streaming for a second. I almost reached down into my pocket to grab my wallet because I legitimately, my partner would love that. First of all, he's very puzzly. Also, we're heading back over to that wall where I had issues before, so if the camera gets melty, don't panic. I know, I'm watching it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, my partner loves puzzles. He's a very analytical, puzzle-solving type, but he really likes high quality things. He's the exact opposite of me. I like to collect trash. I like low quality knickknacks. And he likes if it can come in a fancy wood that will last a million billion years, like that's what he wants for his like anything that's what he wants. So that actually is like tailor made for him. Oh my goodness. You know, Rancid being puzzly doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah. He's a big He likes to fix things and put things back together, so that seems like something he'd really enjoy. Alright, hopefully we're doing okay. I know we were melting for a minute there. I think once I get away from this wall, it'll be alright. Okay, so I believe, friends, we are at the Artist Alley. This is going to be our main attraction for today. We're going to do a little snake back and forth. I'm going to do my absolute best to capture the name or the websites of all of these artists so that you can go and buy stuff online while you're watching the stream. So this one right here, first thing obviously I noticed is that this looks like they are official artists for Darrington Press, which is one of the booths we saw yesterday. That's Critical Role's independent publishing studio. Nah, I'm fine. Just trying to watch Chris Ramsey on YouTube. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily recognize that name. Alright, chat. Time to just look at some art. Hello. Oh, of course, Red Mouse. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hi, Stacy. Welcome back. Oh, we're dropping a little bit. Hold on. Are we okay?
Yeah, I don't think so. You actually did it. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe it's that wall that just doesn't like me.
It's disrespectful that you are.
Yo!
Oh Look at that. Chat, can you see that okay? Are we back? Are we back up?
Yeah, it's more my fine art and my illustration work in there.
So, because every artist has at least one or two, right? What's maybe a piece or two that you've been working on that you feel like you can't quite get the way you want?
Right. I had one and I finished it and then I sold it at the show.
Oh, congratulations. Okay,
yeah,
so maybe I'm a few months too late to ask
Yeah,
this question.
I'll show you a picture.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, I've had this chart.
Maybe I'll I just not like that corner.
Yeah, so the alternate color is
Okay. Good morning, Chicken. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing? Yeah, I think I might just not like that corner. Oh, whoa. Wait, look at these.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hi, G-Man. Welcome on in. Happy Gen Con. Thanks for watching the stream.
Like the fire hydrant in New York.
Let's see if we can go into that booth. Oh, it's like a little treasure lair. Oh, thanks, G-Man. That's really nice of you to say. Hello. Sorry to sneak up on you.
It's okay.
I'm live streaming the show right now for folks who can't be here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Would you mind telling me a little bit about your work?
Sure. Well, I like shiny things.
I
as
can
you
see
probably
that.
see
Oh
that.
my goodness.
Yeah. My name's Shauna Ornight, and so all of these paintings here on the wall, these are all originals. Lots of mixed media, texture paper, layers of things, metallic paper, dimensional paint, jewels. Basically, if it holds still long enough and it's shiny, I incorporate it into the art.
That's amazing.
And I've started offering more prints, so I have some black and whites, I have some foils, and
Beautiful.
other pieces. So, I also make jewelry because,
Oh,
you know,
cool. I love your outfit, by the way. I don't know, Chad, if we can see all of
gotta
this.
represent the shiny.
Amazing. Truly amazing. For people who aren't at the show, where can they find your work? Are you online?
I
Where they
am
can...
online. I'll fully admit I'm terrible at actually uploading work into my online shop, and I'm in the middle of transferring stuff. But you can find my basic information at ShaunaOrnight.com.
Okay.
You search on social media, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on Shauna Ornight. I'm the only one.
Yeah, I can grab this sign right here.
Yeah, it's got the QR codes for my my socials and my newsletter, and here's the card.
I want to just like hide away in here. It feels like a little treasure lair.
Well, you know, I mean, I want to make sure everybody knows I'm not a dragon, and this is not a dragon horde.
Definitely not.
Definitely
For
not.
sure not.
Everybody, you're fine. You're not in a dangerous dragon cave of treasure. It's all okay. We're all fine here. We're fine. How are you?
I just feels like I'm in. I just feel like I'm in a magical. I love how it's like closed in like this. It feels like I've walked into another dimension.
When I do other events, I'm doing Fan Expo Chicago next weekend,
Cool.
and when I do other events, I typically have a larger space, but Gen Con is, it's what it is, so
Sure.
I got the little space, but yeah, I like doing the whole, shiny cape of fairy treasure.
Those are amazing. Those huge necklaces are.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Everyone's just freaking out about how
Nice.
shiny it is
Oh
in
yeah,
here.
I love the shiny.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
make
you
it-
so much for
make it-
talking to us.
Make it shiny.
Amazing. Have a wonderful last
Thank
3
you.
hours of your show.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy life.
Thank you. Oh my god, totally not a dragon. Oh, I feel like I just walked into a fairy realm. Oh my goodness, I wish more booths. I mean, I guess there's obviously logistical problems with it, but you don't see a lot of booths that are closed off like that. And I kind of liked it. It felt very secluded, like I had walked into, as I said, walked into like a magical realm. It was really cool. Oh, something smells good. I don't know what it is. Something smells really good. Hello. Do you have a minute to talk to us? No, you're totally fine. I'm just live streaming the show right now for folks who can't be here. Would you mind telling us a little bit about your work?
So we've actually got quite a few books here. We're both authors, and all of our books have queer characters.
Hell yeah!
So we've got Magical Girls, and this book has full color illustrations throughout. And we have Urban Fantasy, so our world with monsters and creatures mixed in.
Yeah.
This one is a horror anthology kind of in the Asian style where it's more of a force of nature. And then
I love that cover. That's really.
Thank you.
Oh, I can already. I feel like I can feel the vibe of that book just by looking at it. It's beautiful.
I was trying to do a black and white like the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah, no, I love that.
And then this one is my mystery book that comes out next month.
Ooh, exciting. Awesome. Well, where can people find your work if they're obviously not here at the show?
They are all available through our website and on Amazon, but also this is where you can find us all online.
Great. Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
good
you.
show. I
You
appreciate
too.
you talking to us. Hello.
Yay, Gen Con!
We are live on Twitch right now for people who can't be here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, we're trying to get them as close as they can be without actually being here.
As close as you're gonna get.
Well, we have you. Would you mind telling them a little bit about your work and your booth?
Sure. I'm C.S. Marks, and this is the Elf Hunter series. It's a trilogy, 1, 2, 3 done. A couple of things reviewers have said are best villains since Darth Vader.
Ooh, oh my goodness. All right.
And Lord of the Rings meets Silence of the Lambs. I know, that's an interesting one.
I like that, though. It's very intriguing.
It is.
What's up?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
They are family friendly, but written on an adult level.
Okay, cool.
And stop by next year when you can't be here this year. You can come back next year and see me, and I'll say hello.
Fabulous. Thank you so much.
Because Gen Con is the best place to be.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good show. You're almost done. You got like 3 more hours. Almost there. Oh, you want to look at some big things? Oh, she seems so cool. Oh my goodness. I want to be her friend. I love just good energy like that, chat. Whoa. All right, I'm going to have you guys look at some really big art while I take some water sips. I also just love seeing that like love for Gen Con, you know? It's just good. It's a good place. Hydrate. Here you go, mods. Visual. I'm actually doing it. Alright, I've been hydrated, chat. Oh, Stardew, I love your username. How'd you bag that one? Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Gen Con. Hello.
Yes, right now I'm just collecting. Lots to choose from. I write sci-fi, I write fantasy, horror, and comedy.
Yep. Which is exactly.
Hello. Those are really pretty, these earrings. Chat, look at that. Sorry. Oh, no, you're fine. You're good. Like the little cat girls.
Cards, like, from different IP.
Hi there, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing alright.
We're live on Twitch right now.
Okay, so I'm terrified now.
Oh no,
I'm
it's okay.
fixing
We're
you.
not live. It's fine.
How's it going?
Good. I'm just bringing the show to folks who can't be here.
Oh, that's great. We're happy to have them. I'm here for my friend.
Looking to learn Spanish,
He,
but then I
he
have
wrote
a very
these
good
books.
friend
Cool.
who
You want to hear about them?
I would love to. Please.
Okay, so we have 2 series. This is his original series.
So I'm trying to learn German now.
His name is Isaac Crow, which should be on there somewhere. This starts with these 2 people that are best friends. They grew up in a small village. She's a cat girl. He's not. You can tell because
He doesn't have
she
ears.
has ears and he doesn't.
Yeah.
he decides to follow his dream and go to the big city and become a protector. And when he gets there, everybody hates cat people, and they treat them like they're evil, and he doesn't know why. So he gets all worried about it, and he starts investigating, meets all kind of interesting people, and that's the first in the series.
Okay,
And
Awesome.
I can go on.
Yes, we got all the time. We're here.
So the second book takes place in a different world, and it's kind of a technologically advanced world that has fallen into disrepair.
Okay.
And so this lady can get the machines working when nobody else can, and she has some young people, some children that follow her, and so she realizes they're not safe. She's got to get them out of there.
Yeah.
So she gets them out, and that's the story of the second one.
Okay.
We get to the third book, and we find out these worlds are connected.
Oh, no.
And the cat people from this world might have something to do with the cat people from the other world.
Cool.
And so we have to find out how it all crosses together and what's going on and what's the background and all the secrets and all that good stuff come out.
Amazing.
So that's this series. And here's a picture of all the people in that series. These are all the characters. And that's his first series that is now completed.
Congratulations.
We have future stories in that. Then his new series is more of a light novel style. It's very episodic. We're talking about the magical girls of a cat god. So we're in modern society, and Egyptian gods are powerful and they rule. And we have, when you turn 14, a young lady can work as an assistant to an Egyptian god and get some of their powers. They turn into cat girls and they can do things. Depending on your personality is how powerful your magic is. And this young lady, she works for Anubis.
Okay.
So he transfers the souls of the dead to the other side, and unfortunately has a problem. He's really scary. So small children and animals are afraid of him.
Yeah.
So he hires her to come on, and she escorts small children and animals to the other side. She's got a little bit of a dark back history. There's some bullying. There's some stuff there. So we're going to explore some of that.
Yeah.
Then she gets paired up to kind of mentor a new person who serves the sun god Ra. So that person is sunny and bubbly, and she's dark and gloomy. So that doesn't always get along.
Yeah.
And they work together. And it's kind of an episodic tale. So we have episodes that go along. And then there's overarching stories. We've got lots of interesting things we delve into. We're 2 books in, and Isaac promised me that the third one's going to be coming out eventually. So
great. Thank you so much. I really
Sure.
appreciate you talking to us.
Not a
Have a
problem.
great rest of your show.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
I hope your streamers have a good time.
Thanks.
May your numbers always grow.
Hello. That looks sick. Look at that. Yeah, Kama, I agree. I have a lot of respect for it. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful, Chad. So this is the art of Chuck Grebe. You can see his name right there.
Thank you. You got me right on.
Oh, and look at these little guys. Oh, hello. Oh, I feel like this would make really good board game art. This is gorgeous. Hi, sorry, I'm just looking. We're live on Twitch right now. I'm bringing the show to folks who can't be here. And your stuff is gorgeous.
Thank you. Right now I'm doing a personalized sketch in a book. So young lady just ordered a sketch in the book, so that's why my head's down.
Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do.
Go to the right here. I think we're almost done to a spot.
It's so pretty. Yeah, airy is a good word for it, Bloody. Very airy. Oh, look at that, chat. That piece right there, like the outfit. That's really cool. Next, we stop over here first, and then we'll go over there.
Art director, and that is his problem.
Chat, look at these pins.
He's got a perspective that he wants on this book too,
Yeah.
but he couldn't be here at the show, so
I'm scouting.
It's good to meet you. My name's Wolf. Yeah.
Nice to meet you as well. Phil.
Phil.
Phil to people I meet in person. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good show.
Same to you. Thank you.
This is stunning, chat. I like how it all kind of has a similar visual motif of like the really tall thing in the middle. Hi. I'm live streaming Gen Con.
Awesome.
Since you have a moment, would you mind talking to us about your work?
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you. So yeah, tell us about yourself and what you do.
So I'm a predominantly digital painter. I've started to dabble back in traditional, and I'm a huge fan of science fiction and fantasy, as probably most of the folks here are. And one of those sort of recurring motifs in many of those stories and games, and books, and so on, is towers. And so I've become captivated with the many different moods, themes, and emotions that the tower can evoke. And so I've just kind of been exploring what's turned out to be an inexhaustible wellspring of ideas for ways to interpret that motif.
Yeah, no, I really like how consistent yet different everything is.
Thank you.
For people who can't be here at the show, where can they find your work? Can they purchase it online somewhere, or?
Yeah, so you can find me at theelslands.com, but you can also find me on all of the major socials as PJ Byers Fine Art. My online shop is in the process of a reboot, but it will be back up soon.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm going to grab your name right here, chat, so you can see that spelling.
Awesome. Perfect.
Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your show.
Same to you. Thank you.
This is stunning, chat. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Yeah, this is the one I was pointing at earlier. Isn't that cool? Some really beautiful pins, too. Hello. How's it going?
Good, doing good.
Good.
How's your weekend been?
It's been good. I've been live streaming the show, actually. That's what we're doing right now. Has it been good for you?
Yeah, it's been my first year here, and it's been amazing.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations on your first Gen Con. Do you want to maybe tell my stream a little bit about your work, if you've got a minute?
Yeah, I'm Steven. I go by Blind Coyote online. Been posting online since about active within the furry communities and the fancy illustration circles.
Very cool.
I've done shows like Dragon Con, C2E2,
Nice.
and now Gen Con.
Fantastic. Well, we're happy to have you here at Gen Con. Where can people find your work online?
Yeah, you can find me at blindcoyote.com, as well as on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky now.
Nice.
So
Fantastic.
be sure to check it out.
Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your show. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, yes, Fractaline. I can't wait till I have the money and the space to actually purchase like large art pieces. Oh wow. You're gonna hear me just say, oh wow, a bunch for the next 2 hours, Jeff, but look at this. This booth is stunning. Hello. I'm gonna sneak on over here. Hi there. Good. I'm live streaming Gen Con right now, and your booth is on Twitch right now. Would you mind maybe telling me and the folks watching a little bit about your art?
I also
I am also on Twitch. This is
Oh,
my
awesome.
Twitch emotes.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Twitch chat, say hi.
Awesome. Hello. Hello, guys. So basically, I'm a manga artist, and every single character in the Mermaid series, it has like 4-page to 5-page little manga stories.
Yeah.
I'm still Joy, and that's my name right there, down there in the circle. Sorry, it's a little
Nope,
hard
you're
to
good,
see.
you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm Shameless. The logo is not there. Sorry, there's no my name right here. And yeah, I do fan art of dark fantasy stuff.
Hell yeah.
and stuff. Original character. I work with publisher and trying to publish some manga art.
I mean, this is really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you do your art on your Twitch channel? Is that what you stream? Oh, super cool.
Yeah.
What's your Twitch handle?
So my name is right there, like at the flyer.
Oh, I see. Like
Yeah,
down.
sorry, I don't know my name.
No, you're good. You're good. Down here. Gotcha. Hopefully you can see. Perfect.
Welcome. I have a portfolio right here. Welcome to Flips.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my god, these pins.
Those pins also glow in the dark. Yeah, I just opened a web store, online store, and with my QR code, you will be able to see it.
Awesome.
I'm still like figuring out the listing, so there's not much stuff there yet.
Okay.
But soon will.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us. Have a good show.
You too.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
What is this?
This is
amazing.
character for my. Look at the back of it.
Right there.
Story about it. I'm still writing them, and I'm working with a publisher.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, it's one of the reasons I said that's not.
Chat, I might restart my unit here and see if we can get a better connection. We are kind of in the back, so I'm not terribly surprised that it doesn't love it back there. Alright, we're gonna go down for a second and then give me 1 second, chat. Don't freak out. You're gonna lose your audio and visual for a second, and then I'll be back. Back, guys. Woohoo! Everyone praise. Praise be. Alright, we're back. Thanks for bearing with us, chat. There's a lot more people at Gen Con this year. My connectivity is not as good as it was last year, but we're making do, doing our best. It's normally fine. It just doesn't like it when I get near the walls, and we were headed towards, that was like the very back of that row, which is a bummer. Yeah, those are like, I don't know how to describe them. They're like little twirly plastic bubble things. Hello. How's it going?
Wonderful.
I'm live streaming Gen Con. Would you mind telling me a little bit about your work?
Absolutely.
So I also just love your outfit. It's
love the
really,
aesthetic.
really
We come
gorgeous.
into the aesthetic here.
Incredible.
I basically closet cosplay like I belong in my world. I'm
That's
R.
awesome.
Litchfield, Rachel Litchfield, the author of the Chronicles of Royal High series. My books are about the teenage nobility in the magic realms of Edenarth. The aim is band together to reforge the Fellowship of Paladins, warriors of light, to fight back the dragons that are invading their realms, but also while still attending the Nobility Finishing Academy Royal High.
Oh my god, of course.
If my book series was a show on the CW channel, like that's the vibe here.
A CW show.
If
That's awesome.
If Dungeons and Dragons was a CW
I'm sold.
show.
That's amazing. That's so cool. For people who aren't at Gen Con, where can they find your stuff online?
Okay, so you can find my stuff on Amazon. You can also find it on Kindle. We are working on the Audible options right now.
Oh, thank God. I'm dyslexic, so I very much need
You're an
audiobooks.
audiobook person?
Yeah,
Yes, we
yeah,
will
for
have,
sure.
that should be out before the end of the year, probably early next year.
Awesome. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that.
Thank
you so much. Enjoy your Gen
Thank you.
Con.
As a parting note, if you like feel-good fantasy series,
Hell yeah.
I write Happily Ever Afters.
Amazing. I love that so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good show.
Thank you. You too.
I am.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We love CG.
Oh, thank you
My
so
husband and I just
much.
picked up the Lost Ruins of Arnak second.
Oh, congratulations on getting it. We've been selling out super
we
fast.
pre-ordered it. We
You
were
are
like,
on it.
There's a pre-order. We can pick it up at Gen Con. We're gonna do that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love the mutual fangirling. I love your stuff. You love our stuff. That's so cute.
I also love her stuff.
Amazing.
This
amazing.
is my best friend.
Woman and my best friend.
That's awesome. Oh, so cool. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us. Have a good show, of course. Oh, I love that. I love a CW vibed fantasy book. That's fantastic. That's super cool. Thank you. That's the hope.
Oh, you're live streaming.
I am. Do you want to talk to us?
Sure, I would love to. I love to talk. What are you talking about? I'm a writer and a podcaster. Talking is what I do.
So what are you showing off here at Gen Con?
I am showing off most of my books. I sold out of a few of my titles,
Ooh,
unfortunately.
congratulations.
I do have the cover art for one of them over here
Nice.
that's sold out. That's because that's a kaiju book, and I had several kaiju titles, and they have been very popular this weekend to the point where I sold out of all of them. I was like, I've been ahead of this curve for like 10 years now, apparently.
That's great. I also love the typo on your banner.
That was the printer's. That was the fault of the printer. I will take ownership of the fact that I didn't open this banner until I needed it, so it was like 6 months or something like that. And then when I opened it, I'm like, oh, guys.
Oh, no.
Right. So now I'm just like, you know what? I'll make lemonade out of these lemons. So it's a joke.
It's very charming. I love it.
Typo. And I think I'm going to have my sister, who's very crafty, take a little magnet that I'll just stick on right here.
That's a
It'll
smart
look a little
solution.
bit more like the background. It'll say the same thing.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, but as for my books, I've got a wide variety here. I got the Sword and Sorcery, if you like Conan the Barbarian. This guy's even cooler than Conan, if I do say so. So Conan meets Tarzan meets Samson. I've got military sci-fi with a badass redhead.
Nice.
Those are the best kind, right? Fantasy comedy inspired by a joke from one of my college lit classes. And first part of an ongoing fantasy series that's post-apocalyptic, semi-modern, and has one of the most unique magic systems I've seen. And I would tell you more about that, but that's just spoiling.
Love that.
The characters are figuring it out as they rebuild civilization.
Cool.
And then short story collection that's based around the theme of The Day After. My story ties in with my first novel here. However, the best story in this is written by my brilliant friend Nick Hayden, who needs more promotion because he's bad at promotion, but he's a brilliant writer. It's an Edgar Allan Poe style gothic horror story about a guy who wakes up in a dark house, doesn't know how he got there, and he's told the only way he can get out is to hang himself. It's very psychological, very intense. It doesn't end how you think it would end, which is the best part. And then I have, these have been kind of popular here too. These are the 42 series.
Okay.
These are devotional books for geeks and nerds. My co-author, Eric Anderson, who runs Nerd Chapel, he was here until about an hour ago. He has a 5.5 hour drive back to Michigan that he has to leave.
No.
I have the advantage of living 2 hours north of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Nice.
I should have introduced myself. I'm Nathan Marchand.
Nice to meet you.
I talked so much I forgot to say
That's
my name.
fine. Where can people find your stuff online if they're not at the show?
There you go.
All right,
Yep,
perfect.
Here's a QR code and everything.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you talking to us.
Yes, and also I am a podcaster. If you want to check out my podcast,
Nice.
I podcast about kaiju.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Have a good show.
You too.
Hello. Ooh. Would you guys mind talking to our stream? We're live streaming Gen Con.
Hello, this is Rise to Dust. I'm the author, Alexander Bomi Mason. Rise to Dust is an epic fantasy book series with a focus on mental health. 5% of all of our profits are donated to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at the end of each year.
Cool, that's awesome.
We have maps inside of the book to follow the characters along on their journeys.
Love on that.
And pronunciation guides because that's very useful in
Thank
fantasy.
you so much. I was just talking to another author about how I'm really dyslexic, and so that's super, super helpful. I struggle so hard with fantasy names because I have no frame of reference for how they're supposed to be said, so that's awesome.
Okay, this is my first book, and my second book comes out on Halloween this year.
Ooh, very thematic. Awesome. Can people pre-order it online or find it online somewhere?
Yes, on Amazon. I have a QR code on bookmarks I'm giving out here, but on Amazon you can just type in Rise to Dust, the Scion of Hope, and that will have the first book.
Great. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your show. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello. How are you? We're live streaming the show for people who can't be here.
Okay.
Do you think you could talk to us a little bit about your work?
Well, actually, this is all my son's. My son is the author, and he just only left for a few moments. He'll be back.
Of course.
But he's been at Gen Con several years now with each of the books, and they're all different. He doesn't write in a series. He writes in, each book is independent, and this one's very, very funny. This one is more traditional fantasy, but it has a different twist to it. So he enjoys that, and he's had a wonderful time here. He's having a great convention.
That's great to hear.
It's all going on very well, and he's sold more books today than he has probably any other day in the years that he's been here.
That's amazing. You must be very proud.
Very proud, and they're all very enjoyable.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll tell him I hope he enjoys the rest of his show, and it was very nice to meet you. Have a good one.
Bookmark of any kind, we have his website on.
I'll just show them the stream. I have no place to put stuff, but
Nowhere
I'll
to
show them
put
for stream so they
anything.
can see their
Okay.
name, Doug Bedwell.
All
right.
Bedwell, and
Great.
the artist who did these posters, she's over in the next aisle.
Oh.
Maggie.
Great. Cool. We'll go see her in a second.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Dragon Orc, it's nice to see you. Thank you for joining us in chat. Yo, that was so cute. Do you think my mom will come to Gen Con with me and help me sell games? Hello. How's it? Good. I'm live streaming Gen Con. Would you mind talking to us about your work?
I would not mind. I have a couple different series going. This is humorous urban fantasy on this side.
Okay.
I have epic fantasy over here. And this is an anthology of short stories with 13 different authors, including 2 more of the authors that are in here, so that's extra exciting.
Awesome.
Let me know if you want further information. I can give you my one-liners, but...
Yeah, give me some one-liners.
Okay,
That'd be great.
so it's mostly comps, but so for this duology, Blade's Edge and Trader's Hope, I like to refer to it as Song of the Lioness meets Avatar the Last Airbender with a dash of Shogun.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
And this book takes place in the same world, but is a different cast of characters on a different story. And my super quick one-liner for that is sea battles, sword fights, and no babysitter.
No babysitter?
One of the main characters is a mom. This is Torako and her daughter Itachi. And her wife gets abducted by bandits. She has to go after her. She can't find anyone to watch her kid, so the 3-year-old comes on a rescue mission.
That's awesome.
Also features a very stabby and morally gray sea captain and a grumpy wolf spirit trapped in a katana. Love that. And over here, this is the Victoria Marmot series. My one-liner for this is, if Neverwhere, Discworld, and Twilight had a baby, but it was written by T. Kingfisher on a bad day.
Oh my god, you've got very good one-liners. Those are impressive. For people who can't be at the show, can they find your stuff online?
Absolutely. Everything can be purchased either through my website or through Amazon or Kobo or whatever retailer you like. They're all available as ebooks and in print. These two are, Blade's Edge and Trader's Hope, are available as audiobooks. Cyrus Claw will be out as in audio in a few months. And I'm saving up to hire for the Victoria Marmot series, but hasn't happened yet.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good show. Bye.
You too.
Following me.
Yeah, I'm sure they have their.
Hello there. How's it going? Awesome.
That's the last day.
What?
That's the last day.
You got like 2 more hours. You're almost there. I'm live streaming Gen Con right now. Would you mind telling us a little bit about your work?
I am the author of Wearing the Cape, superhero fiction series. The first book came out in 2011, was #1 on Amazon in its category. Book 9 came out last year. Every 3 books is 1 year of her career as a superhero, so it's her arc from a novice to a veteran.
So, very cool. I'm assuming people can find it online on Amazon, as you mentioned?
All available on Amazon and Kindle, paperback, and Audible.
Great, cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alright, hold on, chat. I'm gonna park it so I can grab some water real quick, because I'm getting very, very thirsty. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna stop right here. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Hello. Oh god, me too, Fractaline. There's people put so much effort and work on cohesion into their outfits and their aesthetics, like in these types of communities. I just wish I had the energy for that. I spend a lot of time trying to make my hair what I want it to be, and that's like all I can do. The idea of curating your whole outfit, like that one author we saw who was talking about how her books are like a CW show. I want to look like her, but I don't have the energy to look like her. Like, where do you find those types of outfit pieces? I'm trying to sneak in here. No, you're fine, you're fine. Oh, thank you so much, Main Steve. Wow, it's been so much fun watching this and seeing so many people I know in the industry or hobbyists I know walking around. Oh, I'm so glad you've been enjoying the stream, Main Steve. Thank you for saying that. Sorry. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching the show. Hello.
That's for your live stream.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the work here, or are you?
Have them do it.
Well, if they're busy. I won't.
No, they talk.
They talk?
What?
Oh, hi. I'm live streaming right now. I was just wondering about if you could talk to us about your work a little bit.
My mouth is awful. I'm allowed to cuss?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
Just try your best.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, that's all I can ask
Okay.
for.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Tell us about maybe, I'm live streaming for people who can't be here, so maybe do you have an online presence? People can find your work, what kind of stuff you do.
Yeah, so I do a lot of comic book covers and like gaming concept art and stuff like that. I do primarily watercolor mixed media based work, which is pretty rare, I guess, in this industry. I'm going slow so I don't say the F word.
You're doing fantastic. I swear a lot, but I I have honed my what is the word? My like craft at not swearing on stream. But if you slip up, I won't blame you because I'm the same
So
way.
my Instagram is at RETROMORTIS. That's at Retromortis.
Okay.
And I also have a online store at awesome.art. That's it's been a long weekend.
You are almost done. We're almost there.
OSCEN.ART. And you can also find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/KillerNed.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'll
no
let you get
problem.
back to your work. Thank you. Bye. What's up? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What'd you got? What is this?
Oh, we just played Redwood. We just demoed Redwood,
Yeah?
and it's fantastic.
Yeah, what kind of game?
What did they say?
The girl we were playing with called it Pokemon Snap meets Warhammer.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. You're going through and you're taking pictures of animals, but you have to measure your way around the forest, and then it gives you a lens that you take the pictures of.
Pokemon Snap plus Warhammer is such a great description.
It really
for that.
is.
That's like
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what that was until you showed me, but that's exactly how I would
Yeah. Yes.
describe it. That's awesome.
And that's Flat River Games. This one specifically is sit down. And then Flat River Horrible Guild did Sunrise Lane. I played this one the other day.
Yeah?
And you are just building a little city.
Yeah.
Just based on cards. It's very small, but, you know, it was fun. Nice. So, plus there was a coupon. If you spend $100, you got money off. So we got
Love
up
the
there.
coupon. Hell yeah.
And I got this.
That's so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
I've also been dying if it
Dust-
makes you feel better.
It gets me like, it just hits me like a wave. The dust in this convention hall has just been killer on
Oh
me.
no, it's awful. I've been on my inhaler all
Yeah, no, it's
weekend.
way worse this year than last year.
It's
I'll
awful.
be fine outside, and then the second I come in here, I am sneezing constantly. I'm not sick, I swear. It's dust.
That's the way I feel. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Ugh.
Okay.
Wait, so where'd you get your necklace?
Dr. Gus.
Dr. Gus.
Dr.
Gus also did. This has a dirty word on it, but there you go. And then this one.
Nice. Oh, hell yeah.
And then his ring
Look at
as
your
well.
little foxy. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's my-
Look at- he's so round.
That's my
Hand
hand sandy.
That's a joke. He just like poops out hand sanitizer.
That's why I got this little guy too.
Ah, that's so cute. Oh yeah, it probably is also the carpet. Yeah, you're probably right.
Alright, go do your job.
No, stay. No, leave. No, stay. No, leave. No, leave. Okay. Did you hear me malfunction trying to talk to that other person? I need humans around me.
We can walk with
That's
you.
okay.
We're literally done with it.
Yeah? Nothing else you want to see?
We're done with
The only thing that we would possibly look at is Cosmoctopus. I didn't like the way that thing just turned at me.
People get very freaked out by it, and I don't know how to make it less spooky. If I put googly eyes on it, would that make it more friendly?
Perhaps, but then it would.
Googly
But
eyes
then,
on
it,
it?
but then it would do a slow turn and go.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah.
the number, I should make a montage of people being like, oh God, it moves. Oh God.
This is a very busy section.
This is a very busy section.
Yeah, we'll walk with you. It's fine.
Ah, yeah.
We'll
Not
be
in
your
front of
friend.
you.
Not in front of you. This is your thing.
Ooh, that's great. That's very pretty.
I like the little mission boy pen. Here.
Look at the little raccoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Red
so
panda.
good.
I like
Did I say raccoon?
You
I
did.
mean red panda. Look at him.
Look at the little mushy boy.
He has buns. Ah, this is so cute. So, chat, this is Meredith
Washi
Dillman.
tape too, which I think is
Ah.
fun.
Yeah, there has been a lot of washi tape.
We're like just getting into the art now. We spent the last like hour with the artist, so we're just getting into this section now. Hi there. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna make disgusting nose blowing sounds into the mic now.
That as well.
Oh, yay!
Because I totally didn't use your Twitch stream to
To-
find you.
to
and
geolocate
so I
me?
could show you my necklace. 'Cause it was pretty.
Also, hi Tech, thank you for joining us in chat. Welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, that bag. Hello, how's it going? Good. So chat, this is Amy Nagi. the title on screen. Yeah, how do I make my camera look less scary? Do you think googly eyes would work? Put little ears on it or something. Oh, I really want to check out this booth, but they are mobbed. How cool is that? Oh, I like that one. That one's really pretty. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get close. I might not be able to talk to her because it looks like she's busy selling her stuff, but we can maybe get close-ups on the art and maybe the name?
What's your system?
System? Snake.
System snake.
System is snake.
Snake.
You also do not have to stay with me. If you've got stuff to do, go do your stuff. I just love you and miss you, that's all.
We really, really don't have anything to do, so if you want a friend to wander around with you, we are good. Yeah. And we can talk to chat.
Hello. We're live streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh my gosh. Hello, I love Gen Con.
Oh, yay. You want to tell us about your work?
I am the raid salesperson for my friend. He's over there with his baby, Bryce Co Draws. But he made a bunch of Pokemon and fan art inspired art, as well as originals, but we're known for our Psyduck. And then we have a shiny Psyduck,
I love
and there's
Psyduck.
a regular Psyduck. And then his wife, Science Duck Pun, with a Ditto, and never hold the pipette upside down. But, you know, it's cute. And then I like Jesse. James.
Oh, that's awesome. Can people buy your friends' prints and works online?
Yes, but the shop is only open sporadically.
Okay.
We mainly like to sell in person until we get space.
This is so sick. Look at the
we
Cowboy Bebop
debuted
one
the
down
foil
here.
prints at Gen Con. So this is Florentine Italian foil with a resin, and then we have a cronut, a golden cronut. Yes. This is an original. It's called the Cronut Game. And there's a space cat, Space Dog. That's my
I
favorite.
get that texture on camera. That's really cool. How do you get that texture? The
It's
like raised.
a multi-printing process, but it is a UV vinyl print. Yeah.
Okay, super cool.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you
he's in
so
space.
much. I appreciate it. What was the name again?
Bryce Co Draws. Let's see. Bryce Co Draws is here.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good show.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Happy Gen Con.
Thank you.
I don't want it to end.
Wow, I love everything at that booth. That was really cool.
I know, right?
I like that style a lot.
I love this original AD&D art. Look how cute.
He's got good chubby cheeks.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
All right, time to snake.
Back over there.
Oh yeah, snake.
I love this Gandalf.
Oh, he
gush
looks.
over
He
this
looks
Gandalf
like
every
he knows something.
He knows
He
something.
knows too many things.
Megan loves the.
Little frog.
Can I tell you the Gandalf story?
There's a story.
Well, he's not like a still from the movie or anything. I used like 4 or 5 different images to compile him the way he looks in my brain because I wanted him to be holding the pipe with the smoke and I wanted the mischievous little smirk. And all that
Mischievous. That's the word. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and he's all pencil and white pastel and he's my sweet boy.
Really cool. So chat. This is Susan Shorter.
Yeah, not taller, but
Awesome. Yeah, no, I really here. I'll show this to you guys one more time, chat. You really like this frog, though. Look at the. Is that a booty?
yeah, the little fat bottom tip.
There's also a stick.
Oh my god.
And the original. And he was out all night, so he was apologizing.
I
to
almost
them.
love the sketch more.
Well, thank you so much. Have a good end to your show. All right, onward. This way. This is a very shiny booth. Good God. Hello. That's like a good tactic, though. I like it. Especially if your art is black and white. It makes everything kind of pop.
One that fox with the gold foil through it. I love it.
All right, well, let's stop here first, chat. I like the little wings in the boxes. Hello. How are you doing?
Well, how are you?
Good. We're live streaming Gen Con right now.
Oh, awesome.
Do you have a minute to tell us about your work?
Sure.
If you have the brain power, it is like 3 p.m. on Sunday. So if you don't, I totally understand and respect that.
Yeah. What do you want to know, I guess?
Just for people who aren't here, like what kind of work do you do? Where can they find you online? That kind of thing.
Okay. I do a lot of traditional fantasy work. I've been playing, or I played Magic the Gathering back in high school.
Hell yeah.
I played Pathfinder for many years, D&D, RPG games. I love babes, I love bugs. I combine the two.
Hell yeah.
A lot of fae. A lot of fairies. And then I have kind of like my banshee and my...
Super cool. And where can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram, dilly.pickles, D-I-L-L-I-E.
Incredible.
Pickles, or aprilelizabethart.com. That might be
Perfect.
changing soon, so.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much. Have a good end to your show.
Thank you.
Megan and or Derek, can I steal one of you for a second? Can you hold this while I get some water? I can balance it myself, but it's easier if you just hold it. Thank you. Thank you.
Megan, look at the camera.
Big camera.
Yeah.
I do not understand it.
It's a gimbal.
Me neither.
It's stabilized.
What are we looking at?
Uncle Iroh, right behind her.
Let's see if I can grab it. See here. Hello. Oh wow. That's so cool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is where they have the eggs.
Egg charm. It's eggs.
Eggs.
The little egg breakfasts. They're little cats too.
Oh, they're cats.
They're all cats.
Did you see that they're cats?
No,
Did you see that they were
different
cats?
Oh my god.
I just saw egg and cinnamon roll. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Egg.
So it was cute before I knew it was cats. Now it's
Oh
adorable.
my god. So chat, this is shop. Thank you. Have a good show. Oh my god. So pretty. Thanks. Alright, time for shiny booth. Shiny booth. Shiny booth. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
You're here. I'm in the art area too.
How are you doing?
It's the first time I've seen the floor. So
Yeah. No,
I'm just kind of walking around.
I was telling chat that Sunday's the day you're going to see the most people in like company shirts and demos staff shirts because it's the one day that you can typically actually get out of your booth and go look at
so
stuff.
like I have like an hour to like walk the rest.
What's your game plan for this 1 hour?
Well, I have to say hi to all the people I know. Like
which is
I ran
everyone.
into Jeff from Greenbrier Games, who
Yeah.
was like the person who took my game and when I started in the industry.
Yeah.
So like I had to say hey to him, and
Yeah.
then I had to go and say hi to like Lucky Duck Games and just meet all my friends that I haven't seen all week. So
Yeah. Anything you're looking to buy, or are you just looking around?
I'm just looking
around.
around.
Sick.
Just looking around.
Sweet.
Not,
Well,
not buying anything.
I
have
won't
no
waste
money.
more of your hour, but enjoy your look around.
See ya.
Hello. Your booth is very shiny. I love it. So this is Von Art chat. Traditional graphite artist, fantastical magic seeker. Yo.
So
Looks like
that-
something out of a video game.
That and the skulls with like the skull cherubs.
Oh, I didn't even notice the skull cherubs. That's so cool.
And their little wands have the gold leaf on them too.
This is really cool. This is really cool, chat. Yo. There's so much stuff. Oh, is this a puzzle?
Yes.
Is it really hard? I'd
I was telling
imagine.
people without color, it's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
No,
Not allowed.
What if I did?
I beg to differ. She can do whatever she wants.
Oh no, she can, but it will take her.
Oh, it'll take me so
Literally.
long.
Literally every stream.
Oh, look
will
at
just be
the
that.
playing cards though, Megan. Look.
I know these are beautiful.
Yeah. So cool. Usually worked with bicycle. Congrats, that's cool. Oh, we got a low camera battery. Chat, you're gonna go darkness for a second. Time for darkness. Darkness consumes you. Alright, don't freak out. Camera's gonna go black and you're gonna lose audio and then it's gonna come back to life.
That's cool.
Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Where are we going now? Oh, I love this. Look at the little frog. Oh god, look at him. He's got a good sweater. He gotta stay warm. Oh my god.
Thank you. These are really cool.
Alright, so here's the business card, chat. Oh, can you focus? Come on. Hello? Hello? Why won't you focus?
Battery.
Battery. Please? For me? Hello?
Just don't flinch here.
No, 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 no. No, I got. Aha! We got it. We got it. Wow. That's the most my camera has struggled with autofocus in a hot second. Oh wait, look, did you see the shirt? That's cool.
There, I got it. I spelled it right this time.
Thank you, Megan.
I didn't see the bag. We literally just came through it.
The ribs? Stone ribs? That, yeah, I want that for sure.
And this was Erica Williams' chat?
I really can't decide if I love that ram.
He's a little spooky.
Yeah. But I like his crystal.
Crystals. Oh, the cat?
So many good things.
Oh.
Happy
Hippie kids. Oh wow, wait, those are really stickers. I really like this one.
Yeah, that's
Sick. Oh, you wanna come over here, chat? Yeah, I like the Von Art guy a lot. No, that was really cool.
I like this one.
Yeah, I like his album. Running around.
Hello. chat, look at that one.
We made a late purchase.
You made a late purchase? What did you late purchase? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Late purchase. You did that fast. That was speedy.
Yeah.
Good God.
Speedy girl. They call me Zippy.
They?
I am Zippy on
Who's
the floor.
they? No.
I am Zippy on the floor.
She literally, she just finds a hole for herself and then she like takes off.
That's super impressive. That's the one thing I struggle
small.
with these walk around streams is I'm like, oh no, you go first. I end up standing there for like 5 minutes. I need to get better at zipping. Zippy on the floor. Megan, they call me Zippy is now chaos. You found cat. And by cat, she means for our friend named Cat who likes frogs, not a cat. Wait, okay. Do you want to get that for Cat?
That's what I was just
Yeah,
thinking.
get that for Cat. I'll pay you back. Okay. Get that for Cat. Cat was gonna be here. She's our very good friend. She was gonna come to Gen Con and then she had last minute life issues that made it so she couldn't come. And I've been on the lookout for something frog themed to get for her, so we can all like sign it and give it to her, because she had to not come super duper last minute, which mega sucks. And if a cat's in chat and she heard that, no, you didn't. You heard nothing. No secrets. We got the last one! Yay! So this is this artist's booth, or like name. Look at these fish bags! Oh my god! Look at that!
I know the fish bags.
I was literally just
Also Magikarp.
Oh my god! How much is that? I kind of want to wrap up stream early so I can come back and buy stuff.
Fish bags are 70.
Fish bags are 70. Is the Magikarp also 70 or is he more because he's fancier?
We haven't priced him out yet. He'll be available in October.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a prototype.
Oh no, now I'm sad. Oh, I want him so bad. Oh man. Thanks, you too. All right, remind me.
In a little envelope. That's fantastic.
All right, remind me. I'll sign it and then you bring it to BGH and have you guys sign it. We'll get it to her. Thank you so much. I kind of want to finish a little early so I can come back and buy a fish. I don't have my wallet on me. That's why. Oh.
Baby blue, dark blue, pink.
Chat, which fish bag should I get? Baby blue or pink? All right. This is so this
baby
one?
Blue, I think is the baby blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the baby blue too. But chat is completely unanimous on baby blue.
Yeah.
This one? What's the difference?
70 for the big, 50 for the
Which
small.
I only see one size. Which
Yes, we only see one
what
size.
is
Oh.
small is perfect. So that I will pay you back. Name of the artist is I'm assuming it's Dustin Panzio. That's what it says right here. Yeah, that's what it says.
At Inkwell_illustrations on the things.
Okay, it's Inkwell is the name of the studio. Got it. I'm assuming that's just he made my fish bag.
Do you want a bag for it or do you want to carry it?
I'll carry it. I'll add it to my outfit. It'll add some whimsy to an otherwise very boring getup I have. Yeah,
yeah, it's boring.
Yeah. Megan, thank you so much.
Chat in my pocket.
I was literally just
We
complaining.
have made as many purchases in just this row as the rest of the entire day.
I'm not going to worry about taking the things out of the...
That's okay.
But I will put this on you so you have some whimsy.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I like having you with me. You buy things with you.
Sometimes all you need is love.
I do love the Magikarp bag though.
The Magikarp
that's
bag
really
is
cute.
phenomenal.
Look at it.
October. Oh my.
It's not coming off.
Hey. Two.
Everyone say thanks, Megan, in chat.
Which side do you want it on? God, what happened? What side do you want it on?
Probably the side that's not that side.
I got it.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Whimsy.
Really cute.
You do.
Yes.
I love the way it dangles.
Oh, you can dangle. Wait, you can dangle it up and down like that, or you can dangle it.
Oh, I like
side
it
to
up and down like
side.
that. It looks like I caught it.
It looks like the fresh catch.
Amazing. I love you so much. Thank you. I Venmo. Alright, let's get down this row. Megan, could you take a picture of me with
I
this
will
on?
take one.
Okay, here. We shall find a good spot. Thank you.
Ooh, this is Lauren Walsh's booth. This
Oh.
is one of my favorites.
Oh, she do Critical Role art?
Yeah. Plus the little wobble boys.
The little wobble. Look at these good little boys. Cute little wobble.
Cosplay with Matthew Mercer.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, he clean.
He's cleaning.
He's so good. He cleaning. He domestic.
And he's got a mimic friend.
Oh, I like the gardening one. Oh my god, show up. These are so cute.
And the bubble tea.
Oh my goodness. The bubbles are gonna go into his clear belly. Oh no.
He's my favorite creature.
Which is your favorite iteration of him that you have?
So this, I'm not the artist.
Oh, okay.
But I can give you an answer.
Okay.
So I really like the Drew one down there. The sticker pack.
This one?
Oh, he's so cute.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Little jelly Drew.
Yeah, so his name is Wooble.
Wooble?
He's a gelatinous.
Gelatinous?
cube. I
Yeah.
can speak.
You're good.
He just likes hugs and has his best
Goes
friend
on
is Mimi.
adventures. What's his friend's name?
Mimi.
Oh, because a mimic. Oh my god.
And you can see Mimi with Google helping and transforming into various things. Like here, he's the Gen Con bag. And some other things down there.
Very cool.
But also, she does critical art, and she's done work on Lore Arcana.
Oh, exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, give us the sweet. And this is Lauren Walsh. Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Little wobble. He's so cute.
Her Laudna is some of my favorite Laudna art. from
Yeah?
Campaign 3 of Critical Role.
Nice. Chad's calling you Zippy now.
Zip tip yip yip.
Zip zip yip yip. Oh, Voidbug. Okay, so I have a story to tell about Voidbug. This was my very first Gen Con, like 2019 or 2018, when I came with Resonim. Sunday was like the one day get away from the booth, and I had no space in my bag for games, so I just bought a bunch of art. And Voidbug was the very first thing I ever purchased at Gen Con ever. I don't know if she has the print that I got, but I still have it. It's in my office. I don't think it's visible on stream, but I love her stuff so much. Oh, it's that one right there, the Nook. Let me point. The Nook is the very first thing I ever bought at Gen Con ever. It's very glared right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Just got crop dusted.
I mean, it was like decayed.
This is one of my favorite pieces of art that I have in all of my house. Very cherished.
I'm assuming it was from some sort of ethical thing. I'm keeping that.
Yeah, this is Voidbug.
That it's some sort of ethical died in the fields, and the head fell off the mountain. Yes, that is the story I'm telling myself.
I don't know. I love the way the characters are drawn, like the little wooden noses and faces that they have.
My goodness, this is precious.
That was so close to my face.
Sorry,
Jen.
it's a very wide angle, so it doesn't look as close as it feels. If that makes you feel any better? Usually, does it make people feel better?
Look as close as it is.
Oh, sick.
The happy
The little robot.
skeleton.
Oh. I'm so happy.
I'm looking for Russell. Sean.
Hello.
What's the book called again? Point.
We're live on Twitch right now.
Oh,
actually.
I'm on Twitch too.
Oh, hey.
I'll be at TwitchCon in
Oh.
Vegas. Let's go.
Sick. What's your Twitch handle?
At Wade Acov.
I'm assuming you do your art on Twitch?
Oh yeah. Every
Alright.
Wednesday around 7 o'clock Central.
Awesome. Very cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What channel?
Oh, I work for Czech Games Edition, so the makers of like Codenames, Lost Ruins of Arnak. I run their Twitch channel. We're live streaming the show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks.
Incredible.
I love that snake print. Hello.
That's Spirited Away.
Oh, this sweater. Wait, Megan, have you seen the sweatshirt?
See, I like the Spirited Away art.
Oh, yeah.
And the fox with the mushrooms on its back.
And this is Sean E. Russell, chat.
I mean, you're live. You can say whatever you want to the camera.
Yeah, do you want to talk about your work?
Sure. What should I say?
What kind of art you make, maybe where people can find you online, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so I'm a pencil artist. I draw animals and wildlife, flora and fungi coming out. Kind of play with life cycles and switch them around a little bit. I'm based in Terre Haute, Indiana, and you can find me at www.seanerussell.com.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Jen
I
really
kind
likes
of
the
want
fox.
to get this sweatshirt, Megan.
I like the box.
I kind of want it.
I can't enable you anymore.
That's sick. How cool is that?
It is sick.
I love the tiger. There he is.
What if I could
With his-
do...
the tiger with his yarn. It's so good.
All right, I'll make a mental note of this booth chat, and I'll buy this photo online. Yeah.
Eva asked why not. I said, I'm also poor.
You go this way?
Did you see the...
I did not. The foxes with clothes on.
It's fantastic.
Oh my goodness, thank you for all the links, you guys. Crushing it. Thank you so much. Again, you can go if you would like to go. You have helped me out so much already.
I don't think you understand that we literally didn't have anything to do this weekend, so we are very free to do the things with friends. Also, it gives us a chance to look at the art again. So.
Yeah. Hello. How's it going? Good, how are you?
Good.
Oh my god.
A fan of bird people?
I'm a fan of birds. Incredible.
Oh, hi Jamie Wood, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome on in. Welcome to Gen Con. You wanna go look at some big dragons? Some big old dragons? So chat, this is RJ Palmer. You've got about an hour left, Jamie, to still see. We're doing the Artist Alley right now. We did all the board game booths Thursday and Saturday, and now we did the authors, what are they called? Authors Ave and Artist Alley today. The Artist Alley is where I end up spending all my money at shows.
I got distracted too.
Like 11 by 7.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Wow.
This is Benjamin.
Ben Hill.
Ben. Oh, it's this is my favorite artist. She did the cover of the Gen Con, like the Gen Con book. So Gen Con has like obviously like what do you call it? A program every year, and she did the art like 2 years ago. Thank you. And I love her stuff. I cannot wait to show you. She has the most beautiful watercolor work I've ever seen. Oh my god! Again, someone I discovered my very first Gen Con, and have been following ever since. I get her like calendars and planners every year. Oh, look at that castle. That would make such a good like centerpiece for a game room, chat. Oh, this is the guy who did this Slay the Spire art. Oh yeah, I saw him last year. Hello again. How's it going?
It's going well.
We are live streaming again. Yeah, how's your Gen Con?
It's been fantastic. This is by far the best show that I've ever had.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
For folks who maybe aren't familiar with your work, would you mind telling them a little bit about it?
All right, so I'm Bruce Bernise. I have been working for Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Slay the Spire, The Witcher, Numenera, various other game companies. So
Yeah.
everything here is from that work. So.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is one of my favorite stops every year, chat.
The art show is amazing.
So much. Thanks. And can people get your stuff online? I don't know if I asked you this last year.
Absolutely.
Where can they find it?
Well, if you want to kind of like zoom on that's got all the relevant information. I'm on socials. I've got my own website.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good last hour of Gen Con, and I will
Thank you.
see you next year.
All right, see you next year.
Oh, there's still so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed.
The art this year
God.
is just
This is probably I think one of the best artist alleys I've seen. Everything is so full, you know, and just
And it's fun too because like you have like really dark stuff next to really like
yes, I feel like some years there's been just like an oversaturation of super high fantasy.
Yeah.
This is the most dangerous part of the convention for us. Because show them. Look at my monies. Just
Oh
gone.
god.
You don't leave me. They're pumpkins.
They're pumpkins.
That makes it all better. They're pumpkins.
That's
Thomas,
cute.
duh.
They're
Of course.
pumpkins.
They're
They're
pumpkins.
pumpkins. They're pumpkins.
So there's a lot of pumpkins.
Also, if anyone's hiring, I need a second job now. One's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this one.
Right.
yesterday.
Oh, what is that? It's a little butterfly. Can I flap it? I want to flap it.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That's satisfying. Derek. Hi, chat. I hope
Chicken
you're all-
says your money isn't gone, it just changed forms. Does that make you feel better?
No, not at all.
It's like alchemy.
It's pumpkin people. I don't know if that's weird or not.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah,
All
you
right.
got it. You got it.
Hi, chat.
Eva wants to know, did you see the Everdell Penny Press?
I did.
Did you like it?
Did I do the penny
Did you
press?
press a penny?
I did not. We did the claw machine instead, and we got a thing of dice.
Nice.
Because we need more dice. We also bought more dice because why do we do this to ourselves?
What's your favorite thing? We've got an hour left. What's your single favorite thing you've gotten at Gen Con?
Like gotten or
Yeah.
done?
Purchase.
Purchase. Apparently a bag of pumpkins. I don't know. Lost Ruins of Arnak, the expansion. I pre-ordered it, so it wasn't
Here's
like
your $5. Thank you so much for
Thank
saying
you
that.
for
well done.
You also forgot he pre-ordered.
I did forget that I pre-ordered, and then I waited in line to get it, and then I was like, wait, let me check my email. I pre-ordered this. I didn't have to stand in line. I wanted it so bad I stood in line.
How long were you in line?
An hour.
Oh God, I'm so
not bad.
sorry.
No, it's great. It's great. It's Gen Con. It's a Gen Con experience. No, I'm super excited for that because we want to do campaign games, and so now we have a two-player campaign game. So it's like perfect. What else though? What else was the thing that we were super excited for?
I tried his game last night.
You
at
did?
the CG room meetup, and I friggin' loved it. It was so good, Chad.
You were very asleep.
I was very asleep. I did. It happened to enjoy. Here, let's scooch over so we're not blocking this. Yep. I did happen to enjoy it, even though I was 95% literally asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, unconscious, not in the material plane anymore.
It was great. Derek enjoyed it, and Derek had a wonderful.
What is it, your game?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
I was bad at it, but
Crime
I
Guys?
enjoyed it.
Crime Boys.
Crime Boys.
Crime
Okay,
Boys.
It's got to
Well-
be called Crime Guys because of Crime Gals. The
The
expansion.
expansion, the future expansion, Crime Gals, right?
Fine.
Fine.
It's
especially
We're
when
gonna
you
call
Crime
it
Guys,
Crime
the
Boys.
crime
Oh,
game.
for sure.
Now with 1,000% more crime, it really just flows in there.
Prime Boys.
Um,
Spitting dice game or no actual real game that doesn't involve putting dice in your mouth, unfortunately.
No, that was a real game too. That was Pippet from the lovely J Bell.
Poor Jay.
Poor Jay, yeah.
Poor Jay.
I want feedback on my game. Okay, better, better game. What was the other thing that we got? Oh, we got some. Anyone play Legion?
Yeah.
You do?
No.
Oh. Ray. Bro.
Sorry, did I say I was 95% asleep? Because that's still true right now.
Your two brain cells are still just going, vibing.
Yeah, they're now fighting each other.
Okay, well,
so
we got the con Legion things. The strike me down, whatevers.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't play Legion.
Yeah?
Why do we- I don't
But you
know.
enjoyed it?
No. Why do we? Why? This is a question.
You're just buying things.
That's my.
Wait, so you bought it and you don't play it? That's what happened?
Welcome to my life, Ray.
Oh my God.
Ray, if you spend any time with me, you know this. This is what happens.
Loved it, bought it.
Is
Right?
there anything else? You've got 1 hour left in the show.
One hour left
What's
in the
your
show.
game plan?
We're meeting Jamie Daggers and we're going over to Shadows of Brimstone because that's my favorite game of all time.
I remember checking it out at PAX U
Yes.
because of you, because
Yes.
you mentioned it.
And so I'm going to take Jamie Daggers over there to be like,
Buy this
mini,
game.
mini painter. Oh, that was some Rona right behind me.
That was some what?
Rona right behind just the Coronas, the COVIDs, the intense coffee.
Gotcha.
Yes. Large crowds. Don't chat, you made the right choice. This is crazy.
All right, we're going to try to finish
all right.
the rest of the Artist Alley hour that we've got. But best of luck.
See you, buddy.
Bye. Bye. Woo.
Good to see you.
Bye, friends.
Next year.
See you next year.
Aw, friends. Those are all my friends, Chad. Those are all my friends, and now they're leaving. Oh, Gen Con's over.
I like your baby. I just don't like
getting
baby.
Look,
sad.
they want another hug for Chad. That's
Okay. Big hug.
Hug, hug, hug.
There we go. That was a very scripted.
Gen-
That wasn't what you gave me earlier.
Gen Con's gonna be over, Chad. I'm so sad. Such lovely friends. I'm very, very lucky. I've got real good folks to hang out with when I go to shows. Very, very lucky.
No factor into what happened.
Oh, I like the framed, gilded storybook pages. That's very cool. Hello.
I hate that. I mean, I love it, but
It does what it's supposed to do.
this chat. Hello. Good. How are you? So we're live streaming the show right now. Just
Yeah, that's awesome.
thanks.
Wish all of you guys could be here maybe next year.
Maybe next year. I hope so. But for the meantime, we try to bring it to people who can't come. Well, while we're here, for those people who can't be here, would you mind talking a little bit about your art?
Sure. This is my art. It's acrylic. I work in acrylic. There are a couple originals back here behind me. Some of my work is from Magic the Gathering. The rest, maybe all of the rest here is all personal art.
Cool.
And they're all landscapes.
Awesome. Where can people buy it? If they're not here, where can they find your work online?
I have a website, name.com.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. Enjoy the last 59 minutes of the show.
Do you mind if I ask a technical question?
Yeah.
Who's steering what it looks like?
Oh, that's me.
So you're just
I've got a joystick, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
It's sometimes hard. I'll find when I'm talking to someone, I kind of forget and it drifts up to the ceiling. But yes, it's me trying to point it around at something interesting for chat to look at. Have a good show.
I would like to live there.
I want to go to them.
I want to live there.
This one, the
That's
top one?
my- yeah,
that's
my
your
house.
castle?
That's
That's,
me. That's my
Lord
house.
Derek's castle?
That's where the laird lives.
Oh, she was here last year, Megan. I'm sure you saw her when you looked at stuff earlier, but oh my goodness. It's got lots of cute witch girls, which is all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that sure was. Yeah.
And this is Ivy Alive, chat.
Well, there's another empty spot too because the axolotls have been moved around.
Oh yeah, I have sold out of some for sure. Oh. Yes, just not that one.
Oh no, I don't.
Lauren Brown did the official Gen Con art for 23.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen the program this year.
Yeah.
This is the program.
That's it? That's the cover?
Little
Sick.
baby Genevieve.
Oh. What's up with it?
She's currently signing it.
Oh, very cool. Hello.
Attention Gen Con attendees and exhibitors. The time is now 3 o'clock. The exhibit hall will be closing in 1 hour.
Hey, I don't know what's going on. What's happening?
No, you're good. You're good. I was waiting for the announcement to be over. We're live on Twitch right now. I'm streaming the
shoot.
show for people.
Hi, Twitch. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. We completely snuck up on you.
Oh, yeah.
It is her birthday.
It's my birthday!
Happy birthday! Oh my goodness! Happy
Yeah, it's my
birthday!
And it's the best con for my birthday, so it's been amazing.
Amazing! And I heard you did the cover art for the Gen Con program. Congratulations!
The program. Thank you so much.
Oh, everyone in chat is wishing you happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate
Also, they
y'all.
love your glitter.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a massive honor to do the cover for Gen Con, and I was so afraid that I didn't belong here. And when I first tabled back in 2019, I just felt so welcome and so loved. And now, here we are. So
It gives me chills. I'm so happy. I'm genuinely, that's amazing.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
It's a huge honor.
I really appreciate that.
For everyone in our chat, can they find your work online?
Yes,
Is there...
find me everywhere on Twitter, not X, but Twitter.
Okay, all
on
right.
Twitter at Lab Illustration, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, Etsy, all of the above on LAB Illustration. So please follow me and enjoy my content.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
the end of this very monumental show for you then. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
oh
awesome.
yeah, and one last plug. I
Yeah,
have
go
a
for it.
podcast called Painted in Color. If there's any artists in the chat, it's an art advice show on YouTube. So please check it out if you need any advice, uplifting, and mental health advice as well.
Oh,
We do it
amazing.
all.
My chat will love that. That's awesome.
Awesome.
I'm so glad we stopped here.
Ray
Thank
by
you.
yourself will also.
Yes, me by myself.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Oh, Chet, that was so cool. Oh, we are here for art advice and mental health. Hell yeah. Oh, she seems so lovely. Oh my goodness. Oh.
So this booth has a print that I really, really love because it is a period-esque bell.
It's a what?
A period bell
A
piece.
period bell. Oh, Belle is in from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, back there, chat. You see it? Boom. Hello. Hi. Hi there. Sorry to sneak up on you.
Okay.
We're live streaming on Twitch. Do you have a minute to maybe talk about your work?
Absolutely, I can do that.
That'd be great.
Where do I start? What is it about?
Like the medium you work in, where people can find you online.
I work in oils.
Okay.
Oils in mixed media, and I like putting cold foil and everything.
Nice.
I guess my subjects is mainly like fantasy animals and women and folklore, like mythology, Greek mythology.
Yeah.
With like a fantasy twist. Like to make all the animals regal, I will say.
Yeah.
Like they all have like their own story, and they are either like guardians or keepers or like majesty or royalty. I want to see them like shining at their best, I will say. Like they'll have their own mythology attached to them, and you can create your own story when you look at them.
That's awesome.
You can find me on Andrea Sipple, SIPL. AndreaSipple.com. I also, same name for, I live stream on Twitch.
Oh, really?
I
cool.
live paint on Twitch also. I haven't done it in a long time.
That's
I gotta
awesome,
get my
though.
I got a new camera to upgrade that hopefully soon.
Yeah.
You can find my handle there, and I love painting live for people and answering questions live.
So cool.
And same for Instagram, Andrea Sipple on Instagram. And yeah, if any questions, just shoot me a message, or happy to share this stuff.
Great.
I don't know what else.
No,
to say.
that was perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your show.
You too. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you.
Did you get the alligator Loki?
Oh my goodness. It's so good. I like how they always look like they're smiling. They got happy faces.
So happy. Because I know that you love Hades.
Oh, chat, we got a lot of Hades fans in our community as well.
And Garrus Vicarian.
Oh yeah, Garrus down here. Okay.
Okay.
Because Mass Effect.
Look what they did to him.
He looks beautiful. What are you talking about? That was what was on the inside the whole time.
That's how you remember Garrus Vicarian?
Asked for a business card, and she gave me this little.
Ooh woo. The only proper response, chicken. Ooh woo.
While you're in there, will you get me?
Yassification.
The Mighty Nine. I love them.
Quaid asked, does anyone know if Tim Flowers is at Gen Con? I don't think I saw his booth. He might have been and I missed him. But I do love his games.
That's hilarious.
But I haven't seen him, but that doesn't mean he's not here, because we definitely have not seen everything, which is a very overwhelming concept. I've walked the hall for cumulative 20 hours, and
We've walked it many times, and we're still finding new things, like this adorable little dragon painting.
oh, do you see his little glasses? He cannot see.
No.
Me neither.
Cannot see. Cannot see.
That's so sad.
Thank you.
He cannot see, Chet. Whom is this? This is
There you go. Where's the logo?
Hello, by the way. We are live streaming on Twitch right now, so that's why you hear me talking to myself. Yeah, would you mind maybe telling us a little bit about your work?
It's eclectic. I like doing whatever I feel like doing.
Oh, yeah.
And I work in oils.
Okay.
For my personal stuff,
Yeah.
as well as digital. When I work digitally, it's usually digital painted over pencil.
Cool.
Drawing, and then for the commercial stuff, I do digital just because it's easier to make changes and stuff like that. You don't have to make a scanner.
Some of the stuff that I've done is like Arkham Knights
Nice.
for Fantasy Flight. I've done some
Nice.
Game of Thrones card game art.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Well, little Draken with his little glasses. There's something about that I love so much. He's just has his head back and his big, thick glasses. Thank you so much. Have a good show.
Yeah. It's full time. I have to find my. Yeah. It's a pain.
These
Chat,
ones
this is
are
sick.
so creepy and so
In a
cool.
good way, though. It's like good. Look at that one.
I know.
It looks like you caught a ghost on camera.
Right.
That's so cool.
There's one down there that you're gonna love.
He's on the end of that same aisle. He has an art book. Inkwell has an art book. Well, those three definitely will know more than me. I think they all go through the same guy too.
It literally looks like ghosts on camera. How'd she do that?
And I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, no. I know. This is great. Here.
Hi there.
Hi.
So this is Babs Web.
Yeah, please.
Oh, do you see the little ghosty?
Yeah, you found it.
This one?
Oh, you found it.
This one? Yeah. Do you mind if I sneak in here real quick? Look at this little lad. Look at him. I love that. Oh, this is so cool. And she won the 2023 Art Show Juror's Choice. That's impressive.
Have you ever seen The Witch?
Maybe?
It's a horror, like,
Maybe.
but this reminds me very much of
Yeah.
The Witch. Sometimes my reader decides it's going to unionize and it doesn't want to work for me anymore.
I know, I love this little guy.
Mystery.
My partner collects art of like ghosts that look. It's hard to describe it. Like friendly, but also kind of ethereal. And that's like, this is like the vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but this is the vibe. We have several pieces in our house that are like this. Oh, I love it.
That's a possibility.
Oh, hey again. How's it going?
Going pretty good.
Yeah. We're doing our Artist Alley mad dash in the last like 40 minutes of the show.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're doing our little virtual shopping.
Yeah.
I've got my friends with me to put the websites of everyone that we see in chat and stuff, so everyone can buy art while they
That's very,
watch
very
me
cool.
Google and awe at all the art I
If you
see.
haven't checked out Allie Briggs Art or Janelle,
Okay.
you should go and see both of them. They're my friends. So
This
you
way
should-
or that way?
Janelle is right on the down at the edge of here, and Allie is like catty corner
Oh,
right
perfect.
here.
We haven't gotten over there yet, so
Yeah.
we will go over there
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Also, Derek and Megan, this is Bree. If you don't know each other, I don't know if you know each other or not.
Hello. I'm also a streamer.
I'm gonna sneak over here.
Yeah.
We also.
We are also streamers. Hello. Good to meet you.
Look at these little guys. God, I love a little guy. Look at those little guys.
I had
The
not
little
seen
like
those
tiki
little guys.
heads.
Those are cute.
Look at this Yada gentleman.
He is very zenyatta. This is Silas Gowie up there, chat.
Today was crazy. Normally Sundays aren't like this. Is it? That's right. Yeah, if you'd like to scan that to find me, if it doesn't work, I do have a
This is very trippy, but in a very cool way.
Look at the band. Look at this shirt.
Sorry, no, go ahead. You're fine.
It's good too. Yeah, no, I mean.
Oh, yay, Barb. I'm so glad you were able to hire Bree. Hell yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Pay my friends.
I always recommend if you want to do any of this in the boothing, the first day. As early or like in the middle of the day on the first day. That is
Yeah.
here. You just have to do exactly what you're doing.
I feel tight. Like this is when the opportunity presented itself. Well, it's.
Hi, Bear.
Sorry, I'm not Sam. Sam is away.
We're good.
That's okay.
We are the best elf here about you.
We are live streaming on Twitch right now. I know you're not Sam, but can you talk about his art for us? Their art. Okay, got you.
Yeah. So I Seth is a good one for this too. Hey Seth, we're live on Twitch.
Oh, wonderful.
Want to hear
Hello.
about Sam's art?
Yeah.
I'll come back. What can we say about the awesome art at this booth?
Many things. Where do you want to start?
Maybe the type of medium, or
Sam works in watercolor and acrylic wash.
Very cool.
They did a lot of work at the illustration masterclass. I know was very important in their growth. There's a good mix of personal work and also work for commissions, Magic the Gathering.
That one I said, chat. Cool.
The work involves a lot of like body horror and mushrooms and crusties and textures.
Cool.
There's the 4 characteristics of Sam's art: crusties, mushies, strange cups, and hot pink.
Strange cups. Can I see some strange
Oh,
cups?
here, hold on.
Here's one strange cup. This is.
It's a very strange cup.
Yes, very beautiful.
Here's another strange cup.
Yes, this was also for a tarot deck that was commissioned.
Ooh. And can we find their work online somewhere?
Yes, so we are out of business cards, but
Okay, that's fine.
I've already got it in chat.
Oh, you got it in. Look at you, so speedy. Great.
and we have a QR code for the newsletter.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your show.
Thanks.
You
Good
too.
luck with the stream.
Thank you.
Good.
There's so much more. No, we're almost done.
The end of this aisle and this side of that next aisle.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Do you remember the 2 booths that where you wanted me to go see?
Sure don't.
The end of this and then the other tab. I don't remember the names.
I think I'll recognize names before.
Got you.
When I see it.
Look at the Snorlax with the sleeping Pikachu. Oh my goodness.
I know you don't quite have free hands, but if you want me to pass you one of the art menus, I can.
Ooh, yeah, sure. Oh, this might be tricky. Yeah, well, you want to hold it for me?
Flip it.
Thanks, guys.
What would you have done if we wouldn't have rolled up?
Cried.
Let me know when you want it.
Yeah, flip it.
I think there's stuff on the back too.
Adventure time. It's Ice King and Marceline.
Simon, that's Simon and Marcy.
Wow, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's definitely stuff.
Oh my goodness.
This is incredible.
There's so much.
I see one that I'm obsessed with.
Yeah? The Hollow Knight one? I knew it. I knew it. Oh, this one's sick. Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
hell
amazing.
yeah.
Is that the game with the chickens?
Yes.
Chat, you can see I'm glaring at Derek Van the camera right now.
You gonna take a look at this bottom one?
Flip the page, Megan.
Hang on, we missed one up here though, up there at the top.
Incredible.
Flip it one. There was a Persona 5 one, real quick. Yeah, that one is beautiful. Okay, thank you, page flippers. What booth is this? This is. Oh, it comes in a giant print. Oh my god. No. I love that. I love how rainy and gloomy and moody that is. Oh my god. Oh, I want it. How do you buy large prints at a show? Like, when you buy, if I wanted this,
Yeah.
how do I get it home?
They take it to the UPS store and ship it home.
Or have a car like me.
Or have a car. I don't have one of
We
those.
can also drop ship items.
Oh, well there you go.
I might be back. I might be back.
I hand this to you.
Just for my knowledge, how much are these big ones?
The canvas is $450.
Okay.
And it's free shipping.
Okay, cool.
And our blankets are $300, also in free shipping.
Cool.
I know, I love it.
Jenna may be back there.
Yeah.
That's actually so cool. I don't know, I love that so much. Oh my god.
Thank you.
If we finish stream in time, chat, maybe I'll run back.
Forgot that they had the foil trade.
That's the most legit camera gear ever.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It is a lot of work. Oh, how much? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it came smaller too. Oh my god.
It does.
I'm obsessed with this. Did we get the link, Megan, for the
we got
booth?
the name,
Look at you go.
which is
Amazing.
and that QR will take you to all of the socials.
Awesome.
Also, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
All right, time to spin around, chat. Look at this.
Oh, this is one of the friends.
Oh yeah, this is one of the
This is one of the friends. Do you think my partner would still love me if I came home with a $500 print?
Probably, yeah.
He would still.
You're not coming home with it, it's going to getting delivered.
I don't know how this got here. Oh, whoopsies.
This was one of the friends, by the way.
Do you know Bree Dan?
Bree just came and said hi.
Okay, cool. She sent us over here to say hi to you.
Oh, I'm not the artist, but
Oh, okay, hi. We're live on Twitch right now. Look at that large frog. He's so good.
Also
and
the flying sweet potato.
Oh my god. Your booth is amazing. Oh, well, not your booth. Your friend's booth is amazing.
Rocky's booth is incredible. So stunning.
Stunning.
Those are very cool. Cool. Oh, I love this. Look at that.
The mushrooms.
Oh, join the club, right?
These four horsemen of the apocalypse is such an interesting series.
Yeah.
You started this conversation.
Wow.
All right, last row. Thank you.
We gotta flip this corner.
Ooh, this became so crowded so fast.
Everybody sees the camera. They're like, I like your rig. Is that personal or are you working for somebody?
I work for CG.
What's that?
The people who make code names.
Oh, nice. So I was like, she's even got like the weight bearing vest. What's it called?
It's a Steadicam.
Steadicam thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Steadicam, but it's where you got it actually weighted. You got to take it and put the weight on your shoulders instead of
Yeah.
That's good. All right, bro. You're up.
Donkey that we were just at does have an art book as well.
Does have a what?
Art book.
Oh. Nice. All right, let's do this last row. So maybe, hopefully, we can get out of here before the mad dash at the end, and so maybe I can run back and buy some art. That's my primary motive here.
The flying ships here is one of my favorite pieces.
Which
of
one?
the right here in the corner,
Oh,
the
yeah?
flying ships and the moon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, that's even better!
Oh my god, I totally forgot I was wearing this fish bag. I entirely forgot that that happened. And I was like, what's this blue thing on my shoulder? Hello there! Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I was blowing my nose and my camera just went straight up to the ceiling.
Also, cat.
Frogs. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's so dusty.
It's so dusty. Okay, hold on, Chad. I'm gonna properly blow my nose. I'm gonna sneak over here.
Right in front of the camera.
That's so cute. I like the octopus with the wine.
Thank you for the bless yous. I appreciate it. Okay, you laughing at me? You don't wanna know what? It doesn't make it better. It actually makes it considerably worse. So thanks for that. Don't know if you're trying to help, but it's not working.
I'm trying to create content. Oh, here's Mariah's pumpkins.
Oh yeah! Whoa! Wait, Megan, do you see that one on the top right? The lover's eye. That's so trippy. Whoa.
We just found your video or your channel.
Yeah?
It's
Oh,
great.
thank you so much. I appreciate that.
It's so cool meeting all the people that are watching on YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for saying hi.
Hi.
Hashtag fans.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one of Megan's favorite pieces of the show.
Which one? The owl bear.
They already knew. They already knew.
No, the owl bears are so popular. Everyone's like, oh, it's so cute. And I'm like, oh, there's two. The playmats have ran out on like Thursday.
Oh wow! Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Ask me about Critical Role. Tell me about Critical Role.
I'm in the book.
You're in the book.
Yeah, there's actually a few of us here right now.
Knew it.
Lauren Walsh, who worked on the characters, is actually like right down there,
Mhm.
and Janelle, who worked on the cover, is down this aisle.
We talked to Lauren and Janelle.
Yeah, Frederick. So I worked on the Cyclops Stormcaller.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then I worked on the Magma Landshark. So if you couldn't tell, I like glowy things.
Yeah,
There's a lot
that's
of glow.
awesome.
Thank you.
Can people find your work online?
Yeah, I'm everywhere under Allie Breaks Art, or you just go to alliebreaksart.com. Oh, sorry,
Awesome.
alliebreaks.com.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no,
Have a
thank
good
you.
last 30 minutes.
Yes.
You're almost done.
Yeah.
Almost done.
All right, so this is my favorite booth every year. She's got the most stunning watercolor style. I have
I want to live.
everything that she makes. Oh my god.
I want to live where
Yes.
those cats are.
Yes. Absolutely.
I want to live.
Where the cats are. I don't know what it was, but no.
Hello. Oh, so sniffly. I am obsessed. I love her work so much. There's just something about the way that it glows or it like recreates light. It's just I've never seen anything else like it. And yeah, as I was mentioning, she did the art book or the program for Gen Con 2 or so years ago, I think.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. And this is Naomi.
Attention Gen Con attendees, I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news is the exhibit hall is closing in 30 minutes. The good news is that should still give you plenty of time to get to your favorite booth before it closes at 4 p.m.
Look at the dragons, the whales. Show them the whales.
The whales where?
The sky whales.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're live on Twitch right now, just so you know. Oh, I remembered this one from last year. Oh, yeah. Yes. I love that one, the 7-Eleven dragon. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have anything for me? You give them gifts. Where are my gifts? Oh, wow. Firm hand. Very business. Very numbers. All right, Chad, I think we're almost done. We're going to look at this, and then I think we're pretty much done. God, I can't believe I got a Steven handshake. I'm so lucky. Whoa.
I love this.
This is so cool.
So they actually create
the 3D prints first.
Oh,
and
first?
Yeah,
And
they
they do
do
the
that
digital
first,
scan,
and they
yeah.
do a digital scan of them. So all of this is actually hand cut that has been scanned and put on stuff.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Fractaline. Thanks for saying that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Seriously, thank you so much. All right, friends, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not it. We missed so many things, but I think it's time for me to turn into pumpkin. Go home.
Pumpkin, go home, go buy things.
Yeah, okay. All right, are you going to stay here?
Yeah, we can stay here.
Okay, all right, I'll see you
Bye,
later.
love you.
Bye. Everyone say wait, bye. Bye, Megan. Love you, bye.
Bye.
All right. And that's been Gen Con, everybody. Yo, what's up, Party on Gens? Thank you for joining us. Oh, I'm so glad we got friends to walk the artist alley with us. That was super helpful to have someone dropping links in chat, so I know she's still in chat. So everyone say thank you, Megan. Go, everyone, now type all caps. Thank you so much, Megan. We love you. Because it's so much, and also Derek too, I guess. But mostly Megan. She was on it with the names of the booths, the website, so I wasn't having to always go search them out. Super helpful. Thank you, Vortac. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, what was your favorite moment of virtual Gen Con?
I think the squares and the circles things really
Bottles.
Painting Tony's hair, great answer. Spending time with you, aw, Eva.
That was the one.
Shucks.
I knew you had 2,000 guys.
So, just like
I kind of want to ask if Steven can buy that sweatshirt for me, because I might not make it back in time, and I'm very stressed. Aw, thank you guys. But I think we'll have time. We'll go up, we'll do a little debrief, then I'll zip. I'll take over Megan's title as Zippy. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie Wood. Thank you for saying that. That is the goal of these streams, and it really just makes my day to know that that was accomplished. So thank you for saying that. Yeah, I gotta go power down. Cyborg Ray. Gonna go into hibernation. And thank you for bearing with me. We had a couple more technical issues this year than last year. A couple times I had to reset my gear. So thank you all for being patient with that. Makes my job a lot easier. Yeah, you'll have to make do with regular Ray. But I will be back, hopefully. The plan is to try to do this at Essen, which is, Gen Con is the biggest board game convention in the US, but Essen is the biggest board game convention in the whole world, and if I can get my rig to work in Europe, that is the plan. So that'll be Robo Ray's next appearance, and then of course I will be at PAX U in Philadelphia in December doing the same thing. What up? We're almost done. I gotta pee. No, I have to take it off. That's why it's been like 5 hours. Just once, just, what up? All right, friends, say hi to yourselves.
Weird, right minute.
All right, friends, we're done. All right, give me 1 second while I put you guys down. All right, and we're gonna take this off. Beep boop. Ah! Everything's fine. Oh my goodness. Ugh. All right, all right. Alright, guys, look at my fish bag. Isn't she cute? I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take this off. This is honestly the most painful part of my rig, is this. Because it pinches me. Look at my arm. It pinches. We're done, almost. Nice. Almost. All right, everybody, time for a little outro. Then I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then I'm gonna go try to buy some art. Because art is a good thing that I can actually buy here because usually it flat packs and I can stick in the bottom of my suitcase. Whew. I've been working out for many days in a row and not eating or hydrating enough, so it's time to go rest and recoup. Oh my goodness, thank you, Jamie, I appreciate that. Legends, hello! Thank you for joining us at the very end. Oh my goodness, I love you all so very much. This is my favorite way to experience a convention, is to take you all along with me, so seriously, thank you for watching. It's one of my favorite parts of my job, is these streams, so thank you for being a part of it. I hope you saw something that was exciting or new to you, or something you wanted to purchase, you found a new artist you want to commission. I hope you found something that you can take away from these streams that can make you feel like you were here and that you got, you know, exposure and interaction with all these things that otherwise are kind of locked behind the Gen Con FOMO and all that stuff. So I hope you got to feel even a little bit like you were at Gen Con 2023. I had an amazing time. Thank you for walking around the show floor with me. Again, thank you to my mods for keeping me hydrated and sane and on schedule and not too distracted. Again, all the revenue that we generate from this channel in terms of bits, subs, ad revenue, all of it just goes to my mods. I don't keep it, CGE doesn't keep it. We don't keep out any of the money that we make from this stream. So if you had a good time and you want to thank and you want to tip the people who helped me exist in this space, please feel free to do that, because all that will just go to my moderators. You can also follow the channel. That helps me keep my job. So if you want to follow the channel, I stream 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Even when we're not at shows, I play a lot of board games, CGE and non-CGE games. It's a really good time. We have a wonderful community who you hung out with in chat all weekend. They're there all the time, and they make it a super fun place to hang out. I will not be streaming this coming week. I'm going to be going home to my parents to rest and relax a little bit, regain my voice. Hi, Vanna. Oh my God, Vanna, hi. I love you. Thank you for joining us. I won't be streaming next week as I will be back home with my parents recovering, but I will be back the following week on Tuesday with my Gen Con recap stream. That's where I'm going to walk you through all of the things I ended up purchasing after the show. So I've mentioned I don't actually buy any board games while I'm here because I don't have space, but I do then go home and pre-order or purchase online the games that I personally think I would enjoy. So if you're curious what my takeaways from the show are and what I want to buy. Tune in on Tuesday. We're also just going to be talking about Gen Con. I'll be telling some stories that I didn't get a chance to tell on stream. We will be doing our next scavenger hunt. It might be that Tuesday, or we might do a dedicated stream to it later, depending on how long we think it's going to take. Thank you for watching, Mom. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to be home with my parents very soon. Very much looking forward to that. We need you to go buy the art. Okay, everybody. I'm going to cut this outro a little bit short so that I can go run down and patron some of those artists that I really enjoyed. Yeah, I always feel weird ending the Gen Con streams or any convention stream because I feel like we've had this. Okay, everyone's telling me to go. I'm gonna go. But I feel like we have this very like intimate weekend together. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean? Like you guys walked around like 1 foot away from my body all day. I talked to you guys talked to me. We all kind of experienced the show together, and it feels very sad to turn off the stream. I'll be back in a week with my recap stream. Thank you again to my mods. Thank you for watching, and I will, I guess, see you guys later.